Yeah, work it.
Okay.
Work it. Oh, hey guys, it's me, Noah. You just caught me doing a little bit of acrobatic exercising, making sure I'm limbered up, nice and stretched out, and ready to go for, oh, look at that. It's the annual Zenescope holiday VCon. Whoa! Just like that. And we got the heater going, so we're going to be nice and warm. Sorry if it's a little loud for you. Good to see you. Hello, Josh. Hello, Tony. Hello, Georgia. Congratulations on silver, Georgia. Hi, Catherine. Hello, Neil. Hello, Edward. Hello, John. Goodness gracious. We got the whole family here tonight. Hello, Robert. Hello, other Robert. We got 2 Roberts in the house. That's more Robert than you can handle. That's more Robert than, I don't know. There's just a lot of Roberts. If this is your first time joining us tonight, and you're probably wondering what the heck is going on, my name is Noah, this is Zenescope, and tonight we are going to be doing all sorts of fun segments, including some sales segments. So, we're going to be showing you some very neat Kino products on the screen. If you like what you see, we'll be providing a code at the bottom of the screen. Copy and paste or type that code into the comments section. And hopefully, if you're lucky, that product will be yours. And if you've never purchased from us before, please make sure to send your name and shipping information to vcons, plural, at zenescope.com. That way, if you got some type of funky, fancy username like Naruto Fan 1969, Sonic Hedgehog Kid 420, whatever, we know who you are. We know where to get the books. We got to get the books in the guy's goddamn hands. We're going to get you your books. So there you go. Also, please keep in mind, friendly reminder, that we are pulling from multiple streaming services this evening. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. So please understand that where your name appears in the comments, Scott, no pack ones. I see what you're trying to do here. We're not even on the packs. That doesn't. This is not a code, Scott. This is. You don't even know if we have it. All right, Scott. Congratulations. You bought pack number 1. You know what pack number 1 consists of? Dirty diaper, used tissue, my autobiography, and the best of Nickelback. And that's what you just. That's what you just spent
Nickelback.
That's what you just spent $500 on, Scott. I hope you're happy. Merry Christmas. What else? Just joking, Scott. Love to see you. Good to have you with us as always. I think if you spend, are we doing spending over $200?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Can I show it?
Of course.
Now, if you are a VIP, you might have received a similar image on your hat. That is very true, Brandon. It's an oxymoron. But this is what you will be getting if you spend more than $200 between tonight and tomorrow night. So if somewhere within these next 2 days you spend over $200 on a VCon, you're getting that Eric Basaldua Christmas Holy Guacamole art print coming to you. Complimentary, I might add. So we got Sales, we got Fatima, all the way from New Orleans, is going to be joining us tonight. We got Ralph, maybe, I hope so. He told me he was going to be here. He should be here. We'll find out. Stay tuned and you'll find out as well. And what else we got? Let us know in the comments section what your favorite Christmas song is. Let us know in the comments section what your favorite holiday tradition is. I always like to leave yucky stuff out for Santa Claus because I know like he's gonna eat it. So I'll give him like carrots and I don't know, leftover ravioli, and then I'll wake up the next morning and it'll be gone. Santa ate it. He'll eat anything you put out for him. Fun fact. I don't think I'm missing anything. I think I think 6 minutes is the adequate intro.
I like it, dude.
Now I'm just Santa's little helper. So let's bring on the big man himself, the real Santa Claus.
All right, so I was looking at past streams where I dressed up as Santa Claus. That's not happening. Okay. All right. First of all, I want to say a huge welcome to all you guys. Huge Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, Festivus, however you guys celebrate. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for joining us. As always, we're going to have some new and exciting products. We got a Fatima coming on later. We're extremely excited about that. Without further ado, I got Kiera over there to my left. She's ready to rock and roll. So we're going to do a couple of medals that that we are only doing on today. Yes, you can post. John, you're not allowed to post that. John and I were having a discussion earlier today about his video of me as Santa Claus, and I don't know. I don't know. You can try it, John. You can try throwing it on there, and we'll put it up if you want to do a little reminiscing. What's up, guys? Good to see you guys as always. Without further ado, let's start with the medals, dude. These are today only, so if you're going to grab them, today is the time to grab them. Let's rock and roll, Steven. Yes, sir. All right, so medal number 1, bam, Sun Kaminaki. It's a catch 'em. It's $100. It's a 15 print run. What? Just put medal number 1 in the notes, and it is yours. That might be a news box back there, Catherine. I don't know. You're just going to have to hang on and find out. So medal number 1 is what we're doing right now. Again, it's $100. If you put medal number 1 into the notes, you're going to get this medal. Please be sure that you want this medal. Let me see if I can take some of the glare off this bad boy. Taking it out of the bag and board. All right. That's what you're getting right there. Bam, big fan. All right, Sun Kaminaki. Casey, who is this character?
This would be Officer
Zenny.
Officer, what's her name?
What?
Officer who?
Brittany.
Why not Zenny?
Can we say?
Well,
Are we allowed to say Brittany?
So it's Red Agent Brittany Waters,
Okay.
and she's cosplaying as Officer.
I'm going to say she's Officer Cleavage.
Good.
All right, and she's doing a fantastic job there. She is maintaining order. I don't know what's going on with those 2 fingers. All right, I don't want to go into it. I'm not going to say. It's Officer Zenny. Let's go with it. All right, there you go. Officer Zenny, medal number 1. Damn, she is hot. I couldn't agree more. I don't know what's going on with the fingers. All right, let's go. Let's move on. All right, that is medal number 1. I'm sure it's sold out. Let me give Kiera a little bit of time to rock and roll. All right, looks like she's ready to rock and roll. Let's rock on, dude. Let's go medal number 2. Medal number 2, again, we are only doing these medals today. So if you don't buy them today, they're not going to happen tomorrow. What do you got, Case?
So Noah's computer is updating, so he will be putting in who got what, but it just needs a little bit of time.
All right, so we need a little bit of time to post who bought what, and who didn't get what. Finger guns. Christopher, I hear you, dude. Finger guns. All right, so medal number 2. Medal number 2 is also $100. This is the catch-em cover for December of this year. Don't ask me why we did them in this order. I think we did a little November, then December, and then we're going to kind of backtrack and go around, scoop around, come around with a left hook. All right, this is medal number 2. Medal number 2 is also $100. Again, it's also Sun Kaminaki. All right, so if you're interested in this bad boy, just go ahead and put it to the notes, and she shall be yours. Try and keep in mind there's only 15 made of this. All right, and we are doing this today only. You will not see these medals tomorrow. I do have different medals tomorrow. Can't show them to you. Don't get crazy. But for right now, we're doing medal number 2, Sun Kaminaki. Bam, big fan. All right, so if you're interested in that medal, go ahead and put it to the notes, and it's there. So I'm going to give Kiera a little bit of time to write down the names. First off, I want to drop some knowledge to you. Candelas is in the Final Four in 4, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4 fantasy football leagues. There's someone sitting in this room who is not in the Zenescope Final Four fantasy football league. Just kidding, just messing, Case. So Candelas is in all 4 Final Fours in my fantasy football leagues. One, I had to win to get in. Another, I just won to get the bye to ensure that I'm in the Final Four because we actually go to the last week. And then another, I already had the bye. And I'll be playing this weekend against Joey the Kid, actually Joe's son. So the matchups are me versus Joey, who is Joe's son, and then Joe versus Stove in the warehouse. And I can tell you right now, there are bitter rivalries going on here. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic weekend for fantasy football. It looks like Kiera's ready to rock and roll, so let's move on. All right, but if you want to comment about your fantasy football teams, you
That's
certainly
fine.
can.
I have a cute team.
She has a team that has what was his name?
Cooper Cup.
Cooper Cup, who got hurt. Cooper Cup, he's a cutie apparently. Cooper Cup, but he's on the sidelines. All right, so let's move on. Let's go. Medal number 3. Medal number 3 is also another one of those Sun Kaminakis, also a 15 print run. Put it in there. Brandon, fantasy football did not suck this year. It sucks when you're not good at drafting or you're not good at drafting depth. Somebody I know drafted a Cleveland running back. Who else? A freaking Pittsburgh running back. That's already 2 no-nos. Actually, 2 Cleveland running backs. And I think that was it, right? That was it. Just 3 running backs. Yeah, you're doomed right there. You're kind of doomed off the get-go right there. All right. We need a cupper mug. I don't know what that means, but let's go with it. We need a cupper mug, dude. Lamar Jackson. I got Lamar Jackson on my bench in the touchdown league. I was forced to play Cousins. So what does Cousins do? He throws for 400 yards in the second half and 3 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion. What? Cousins, love him. Love that stiff. All right, this is medal number 3. If you're interested in medal number 3, put it in the notes, and she shall be yours. This was off of the Grim Fairy Tale 62G. Another Sun Kaminaki. So if you're interested in that bad boy, put medal number 3 into the notes. We are going to you pick up Jared Goff. Actually, Jared Goff's coming on, dude. He's actually not bad. I do have Amon-Ra St. Brown on like 2-3 teams. Big fan of Amon-Ra St. Brown. Noah's still working on. You're still working on getting the names together, dude? What are you doing over there?
Yeah, I'm going to see. My computer's still being stupid, so I'm going to see if I can rig it.
That's all right. Once you get it rocking and rolling, dude, we're good to go. And we'll get the names from Kiera, and we will post who got medals number 1, 2, 3, so forth. I'm not a fan of Cousins. Phil, you know what's funny is when I drafted Cousins in that fantasy league, that touchdown league, I literally said to everybody else that was in the drafting room, I don't want Cousins. I don't want to make this pick. You guys are forcing me to make this pick. I wanted to pick up Trey Lance as my backup, but somebody picked him up like the round before. I wanted to pick up Justin Fields actually got drafted, who I would have taken over bum Kirk Cousins. But Kirk Cousins, all right, is the way to go right now, dude. Kirk Cousins. You like that. You like that, Kirk Cousins. All right, medal number 4. Bam, put it in the notes. Medal number 4, this is going to be the last medal that we are doing for this segment. Medal number 4 is also $100. If you're interested in this bad boy, this is, I don't think this was the November catch 'em. That doesn't really matter, though. Just leave it up there. This was November?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I could have sworn November was the, all right, never mind. Let's go with it. Van Helsing, there it is right there. Medal number 4, $100. Put it in the notes, and she shall be yours. All right. I know Hurts going down. Phil, that could be trouble. I'm going to tell you right now, for those Cowboys fans out there, Antonio, Joe, I got a feeling the Cowboys are actually going to beat my Eagles this weekend. Not that it matters because we're still going to be the number 1 seed, but they're probably going to take my Cowboys down. But don't count out the birds just yet, baby. We got Minshew Mania. We got Minshew Magic. All right, dude? Minshew Magic. All right. Again, medal number 4. Medal number 4 is also $100. If you're interested in that bad boy, it's a 15 print run. Go ahead and put it to the notes, and she shall be yours. All right, that's going to conclude the medals that we're doing. It looks like Kiera's ready to rock and roll. It looks like Noah's still working on his thing. So, Mike, when you say the Eagles are going down, do you mean the 13-1 first place by like 2-3 games? Eagles are going down? Because I just want to clarify, Mike. Are you talking about the team that sits atop of the NFL by a good 2-3 games? I just want to clarify. When you say the Eagles are going down, do you mean the Eagles that are 13-1 that lead the entire conference by a full 2-3 games? I just want to clarify. I just want to be sure, Michael. Just want to be sure. Just want to test you out there. All right. So, Kiera, if you're ready to rock and roll, let's go all the way back to the beginning. All right. Let's go to where Kat wanted to be. You know what you're doing there? What is it? It's $10 time, right? It's $10 time, dude. All right, $10 time. It's $99, dude. Bam. $10 time. 13-1. 13-1, Michael. All right, Michael. Jealousy will get you nowhere. Okay, 13-1. Okay, dude. The Patriots, Antonio. Don't compare this team to the Patriots. The Patriots are cheaters. Okay, never compare my Eagles to a cheater team. What do you got?
Can we discuss the Patriots loss?
The Patriots lost in the Super Bowl?
No, the one this week with the Raiders.
Oh my God, that literally was one of the worst losses I think we've ever seen. I had to find out about it. Casey had to send me the video from it because I stopped watching because the game was so boring, so bad. Apparently, the Patriots lost by throwing a lateral to one of the Raiders players, literally with 5 seconds left on the clock, and lost. Ouch. Ouch. That's a really bad way to lose, dude. All right, that's bad. All right. What's in the box? What's in the box? We can't tell you, dude. It's like a loot crate type of item. First of all, I can tell you right now, ba-bam, on Unwashed at Hobo. Is that a new customer? Unwashed at Hobo? All right. Because if that's a new customer, first of all, we want to say, if anybody is a new customer in the stream, if you've never bought from Zenescope in a stream before, we're going to get you a signed graphic novel. All right. So please note to us that you are new, right? All right. So, Case, can you make a note that Unwashed Hobo is also Unwashed Hobo? Please make sure you shoot it. That's a fantastic handle you got right there. So make sure you shoot us an email to VCons. Case, can you put the email up? VCons@Zenescope. Make sure you shoot us an email so that way. Same thing with Ducky. All right. ADHD, attention deficit disorder. I'm gonna tell you right now, you guys got some fantastic handles going on right now. Unwashed Hobo and ADHD Ducky. I'm gonna tell you right now, Joe, you're not new, sir. All right, Joe, I know you all too well. I've emailed you before. I've seen you in the stream, sir. Okay, good try though. All right, for you cowboy cockroaches. That's oh my God. That was. I'm gonna tell you, Robert. That was a fantastic game. Thank you for pointing it out. The Dallas Cowboys lost to the Jaguars this past weekend. The Jaguars. I almost can't wrap my head around it. How is that possible? How do they lose to the Jaguars? All right, that's almost like losing to the Texans. Not quite as bad because the Texans are really, really bad. I think the Texans have 1 win, maybe 2 wins at most. But the Jaguars, dude, Dougie P, dude, Antonio, I feel for you, Antonio. You know what I did? The first thing I did was I texted your girl. I texted Amber and I said, Jaguars? Really? Like, really? Jaguars? Joe, another Dallas guy. Joe, I feel for you, dude. I feel for you. All right? I feel for you, Cowboy guys. I really do. It's almost like losing in the playoffs every single year in the first round for the last 26 years. Oh, wait. That's kind of what you do, too. Oh, my God. You know what? It's really like losing to the Jaguars. I'm sorry. I want you to know I'm sorry, Antonio. I'm sorry. This is a heartfelt I'm sorry, dude. All right, Phil. The Bills are looking good again. But you know the only thing about those Bills, dude, is that your boy Josh Allen tends to throw bad interceptions at really bad times. All right. The one team that beat the Texans was the Jaguars. The Texans actually beat the Jaguars. I hear you, dude. I hear you. All right. Don't make fun of the Bengals, dude. The Bengals are coming back, Scott. I'm gonna tell you right now, the Bengals are looking good, dude. The Bengals are looking good. In fact, what's his name is like third place for. Do we know how many Zen boxes we're doing, dude? We're doing like 38 of them, 37, something like that. All right. I got to stall for time because we got a lot of Zenbox buyers out there. Always a good idea when Dak throws an interception in overtime to the Jaguars. Dak. Dak. Weren't the Cowboys like the highest scoring offense for like the last 3-4 games? And then Jaguars. All right, I digress. All right, so yeah, no busting on the Bengals. Jeff, I tell you, I'm not ripping on the Bengals, dude. The Bengals are back. All right, Mixon's back on the field. He's looking good. That kid Burrow, he gets sacked, and the kid just keeps on coming back. He's like the Energizer Bunny. That kid just takes a licking and keeps on ticking. He can't be stopped. All right, so we sold out of the Zen box. If you did not get a Zen box, if you do not see your name down for the Zen boxes, don't worry. Come back tomorrow. We're going to have more Zen boxes. I guarantee you I am going to do new buyers only on Zen boxes tomorrow. Okay, so hang in there on that. I had a question too. I'll cover it real quick. So the Zen box is like a loot crate type of item. It has items in there that we know the value of the box is over $99. You are definitely going to get this Alley Garza cover inside. You probably could get a metal book. Probably will. You're going to get other loot crate types of items. But again, the value of the box we feel is almost always over $99. You could probably sell the metal book inside of here. I get a lot of people say, why would I sell the metal book? I agree. Why would you sell the metal book? It's going to be a one of, however money the Zen box is limited to, which I believe is $200. What do you got, Noah?
There's a lot in this one too. I saw Sarah put it together.
Yeah, there's definitely cool stuff in there, dude. I'm peeking and I'm a fan. I'm a fan. You want to peek too? All right, I'll throw it over to you, dude. All right, let's get a peek. Everybody's going to want to see what's in the Zen box that you can't see. Only me and Casey, Kiera, and Noah can see. All right, so again, it is. We got Unwashed Hobo back. All right, you got Unwashed Hobo back for a gift. You got him in the. You got him for a gift for a signed graphic novel, and then there was also somebody else too. I think it was like ADHD Ducky. All right, so those two guys, you two guys right there. I need Unwashed Hobo. You got to come back tomorrow, dude. We already sold out of the Zen box, dude. You got to jump on these things. All right, we're gonna do some Zen boxes tomorrow. I guarantee if you come on tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern, we are gonna have more of the Zen box. I guarantee you. All right, and I'm gonna hold it to new buyers only too. So it's so now we're gonna do the holiday VCon pack number 1. If you bear with me for a moment, I'll tell you the books that are in pack number 1. I know some people are gonna go ahead and buy it. Pack number 1 is $100. There it is right there, Kiera. ADHD Ducky. Yep. So what I need you two guys to do, it could be gals. I'm sorry, I apologize. I don't want to assume. Is Unwashed Hobo and ADHD Ducky. I need you guys to shoot us an email at VCons. Could you put that up, Case, real quick? The VCons at Zenescope.com. Send us an email. Make sure you give us your full name, your address if you're buying something. Well, first of all, you actually don't even have to buy anything. We're still going to send you a free graphic novel. All right, so you want to put up the banner for the pack number 1 case because everybody's going crazy. All right, so there's pack number 1. Let's go 1, 2. What do you got?
Everybody, I was like, why is everybody saying
Because I said pack 1, dude. As soon as I say it, it's available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, and that's one of these random books. Okay, so this book is also going to be available outside of the box or outside of the pack. You get the EBAS, which is the new icon cover. This is going to be part of your pack. All right, this book is going to be part of your pack. Ba-bam, ba-bam. Whoops. I'm kind of getting away from the camera. All right. The book itself is Bell Deep Freeze cover K as in kick. As in, if the Eagles kick Dallas's ass without Hurts, I'm going to talk unmeasurable guff, unmeasurable shit on these Cowboy fans. Unmeasurable. All right, dude. That is part of your pack. Again, that book is going to be available individually. This is also part of your pack too as well. This is also going to be offered up individually. Some of you may have gotten this in a flash sale. It was on the web store. This is going to be offered up individually, but for right now, I'm doing it in the pack. This is the book that has the sticker for the Collectors Club. In fact, it is the final sticker for the Collectors Club. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about as far as the stickers are concerned, there's no way you'd be able to catch up on the stickers and the program to get the free books and so on and so forth. So I'm not really going to bother explaining it. But those of you that do know, what do you got? They can join us next year. You guys can join us next year for, right, it's way too late, Robin. Robin knows what I'm talking about. So again, pack number 1 has 5 books in it. If you bear with me, I will show you the books that are in the pack. And then you also get this bad boy in your pack too as well. This is the holiday book, isn't it? Okay, so there's no sticker on the back of this, but this will have a sticker when you buy it. All right, so for right now, these books don't have stickers on the back. You can see what I'm talking about. There's no sticker there, but there will be a sticker. So this is the holiday book, Christmas style. This will be also offered up individually, but for right now, I'm doing it in the pack. Again, the pack has 5 books inside. All right, this book is part of your pack. It's the Grim Fairy Tale 62E. As in, the Eagles are going to beat Dallas without freaking Hurts, dude. I'm going to be laughing my butt off. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to laugh my butt off. Dallas should win. It's in Dallas. All right, dude? Have some pride, Cowboys. Have some pride. Okay. All right. This book is going to be part of your pack. It's going to be in there. This book will also be a part of your pack. It is not going to be sold outside of the pack. All right? This little Microme diamond something, little Christmassy feel, little Merry Christmas from Microme to you. All right? Microme is going to be joining us in New Orleans. If you guys have not purchased your VIP ticket for New Orleans, I don't know what you're waiting for. Casey is calling people right now, left and right. She just called Jay Long, just called a couple other people today too as well, calling Abby too as well. I don't know what you guys are waiting for, and I'm buying your tickets for New Orleans. Mike Crone, Ebas, Dawn McTeague, if you will, however you want to pronounce it, she's going to be down there. This is an all-star cast. Joe, Ralph, Dave, Pat Shan, all the crew here. I will let you make fun of me for being an Eagles fan constantly if you join us. Jay, that's really kind of you, dude. Thanks so much for Jay. We've met Jay out in Vegas. Jay's just the nicest guy. Jay, if we can get you to drive to New Orleans, I know it's a short drive for you, man. If you can make it, even just to make it, just to be able to see Ebas, Dawn, and Chrome, I'm going to tell you right now, you'll have a fantastic time in it. Even just to be able to join us for 2, 3, 4 hours or whatever. I'll tell you right now, it's going to be priceless, man. It's going to be awesome. To those of you that have been to a VIP event, Gary knows exactly what I'm talking about. Gary joined us in Philly. Scott Hollis joined us in a VIP event too as well. Scott had a ball with us in Philly too as well. I can tell you right now, New Orleans is going to be off the chain. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Jay, I can count on you, dude. I'd love to be able to drink another beer with you, dude. If you can make it, be an absolutely fantastic time. So again, these are pack number 1. And then the last book that is in pack number 1 is a random. Case, did you put them all together like on one? There it is right there. I'm not even going to bother showing. All right. So the last book that is in pack number 1 is going to be a random between those 4 books that you see there.
Sold out.
Okay, we're sold out on pack number 1. Pack number 1 again is $100. If you didn't get it today, don't worry. I'm going to have more pack 1s tomorrow. So the last book that's in the pack is going to be a random. There's a Vince Altabanis there. There's a is that Jennifer Leonard? I know there's an Alfredo Reyes. That one I think is Vin Altabanis is the clown. This one is what? It's who? You know what? I don't know. I don't know my cover artist, and I'm slacking. There's Vin Altabanis. That one, dude. I'm loving that one. Yeah, one is Leo Matos. Yes, good call, dude. You're all over it. I'm not going to be able to see it because my contacts are terrible.
Yeah, that one's Leo Matos.
This one's Leo Matos. What's this one?
The black
The
bikini.
bikini one.
That one.
That's I think that's Reyes.
Yeah.
That is Reyes.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's Durless, dude.
That's Durless.
All right, that one's Durless. So you're going to get one of those 4. Durless Santa Cruz. You're going to get one of those 4. They're going to be, I love that Pennywise too, Kelly. I couldn't agree with you more. I am a huge fan of that cover. So when we first did that cover, it's actually in one of our Halloween pinup specials that we did. It was actually never on the cover of a book. I don't know why we never did that. I can tell you right now, I'm a big fan of that cover. Huge fan. But it's on the cover of that. I think it's one of our incentive covers, one of our Zen Bucks pinup collectible incentive covers. All right. So let's rock and roll. That is pack number 1, and pack number 1 is sold out. If you didn't get pack number 1, don't worry about it again. I'm going to have more pack 1s for you tomorrow. And again, I'm going to keep the new buyers only. So I got a feeling you're going to be able to snag a pack number 1. All right, pack number 2. Try and keep in mind, pack number 2 is $375. Okay. So if you're paying $375 for pack number 2, please realize it's $375. We're only doing about 12 or 13 today. It has this bad boy. Ba-bam. What? AR. I don't even know what AR means.
Oh, wait.
Always reliable. What do you got?
I got 2 things too. I got DE.
You got DE on yours? You got DE, I got AR. We can put them together. And it would be deer, dude. Aw. And she is a deer. All right, she's fantastic. All right, so right now I'm gonna give this to me. Only because I can do this. What? Big fan. All right. Casey's cheating with her circles. Once again, just covering. She's using technology to cheat on me. I got a feeling. Where's my girl Tammy? Where's my vote? Where's my judge and jury? Tammy, give me the vote, dude. All right. Oh, we got Mark LeBrand coming in New Orleans. Mark, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to have an absolutely fantastic time. Mark, I can't wait to meet you down there. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to, Jenna, you're tempting me. Jenna, you're tempting me, darling. All right. This one's close. Oh, Deanna's not giving it to me, dude. All right. Deanna, I appreciate your honesty, though. All right. So we got deer. Casey, if you could move it to the other side of the screen, we could put the deer like actually right. You can't do that? Oh, Tammy's all of a sudden, Tammy's my girl, dude. Tammy, I love you, darling. You and plus one, you complete me. Okay, so this is part of pack number 2. Again, pack number 2 is you're going to get that book in your pack. You're also going to get this book in your pack too as well. This is only available in pack number 2. All right, so if you don't grab pack number 2, you ain't getting this bad boy. I don't know. I did a TD on this one.
I did a DR.
You did a DR? DR, TD? TD, DR. Let's go with, I don't know what that means, but it's or it's all right. So some good work out of us both right there. Big fan. All right. So again, this book is only available in the pack. All right. So if you're interested in this book, it is only available in the pack. I think we did this as an Advent special for the Advent boxes 2021. Now we're breaking it out. It is only available in this pack number 2. All right. Bam. This book is also going to be available single. All right. This is in pack number 2. You're going to get this bad boy right there.
Yeah.
Doctor touchdown. Matthew, Doctor, let's go with it. Let's go with it. All right. So this one is ZI, or it could be TAs. What a T? It's a tease. A tease like Zenescope style. All right, dude. Because we usually replace a Z in somewhere in there. Let's go with it. ZE. I got it. I think I got it again. Tammy. Tase. I can't believe we didn't think of that. Where is Abby? I have agreed to be tased, but it's Diane's going to do with hazing. All right. Certainly not you. You're malicious. I can't trust you, Kiara. You got that sly smile. All right. I got a feeling you would tase me in an inopportune part of my body, probably on my butt or something like that. Next thing you know, I'm all lit up in black and blue on my butt. All right, Abby, they want to tase me, dude. All right, they want to tase me. All like everybody in the room. It's not Noah though. Noah's my guy. All right, but I did agree to this crap. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. All right, so this book will be available outside of the pack 2 as well. This is also part of your pack 2 as well. There are no random books in the pack. You are getting exactly what we showed you. Those 4 books. Again, try and keep in mind the value of each one of those 4 books is probably $100 or more. You're going to get this pack for just $375, so we're knocking off about $25 on the cost of the pack. All right, that is pack number 2. We sold out of that bad boy too already? We actually got a couple more. So we got a couple more pack number 2s. If you're interested in pack number 2, put it into the notes, and it shall be yours. All right. Looks like we're ready to rock and roll. Let's move on, dude. Let's go to some single books. All right. We got a lot of product to get to. Don't worry. If I don't get the product in the first hour, I will cover every single thing that I have. I also have some goodies, too, as well. If I don't get to the goodies, we can do exactly what we did last time. You guys can shoot me an email and say, hey, Jay, what do you have that was the goodies? If you guys don't have my email, I will make sure that we put it in the at some point in the stream. All right, let's rock and roll, dude. Let's go to book number 1. Book number 1 is one of the books that I showed you earlier. It is the E-Bass. It is Bell Deep Freeze K as in Kick. The book itself is only $20. All right, for those of you that are new to the stream, this to me is a perfect readable as well as a collectible. This is a standalone story. It is a story about Belle. Belle is our beast hunter. Her mother was a beast hunter before her. Her father was former military. She basically hunts beasts in Philadelphia and also outside of Philadelphia too as well. But she happens to make her home in Philadelphia, probably because she's a huge Eagles fan. But you get my point. So this book is actually a perfect readable as well as a collectible. It is a perfect way to get started with it. So I'm talking to you guys out there, the ADHD ducky and not so, what was he? Not so? Unwashed hobo. I don't know why I keep on saying not so. Unwashed hobo. So if you're not familiar with reading our books or even collecting our books, this is a perfect book to get started. First of all, it's only $20. It's written by the man, the myth, the legend, Dave Franchini. It features one of our major characters, which is Belle. and she is absolutely fantastic. And for just $20, you can have yourself a collectible covered by eBass. All right. First of all, eBass is king. All right. eBass is the man. I'm a big fan of eBass. I don't know if you guys know this. I'm a fan. All right. When we go to New Orleans, I'm going to be bowing to the king. I'm going to be buying the king a drink. He's probably going to be buying me a drink, and we're probably going to be out till 6 o'clock in the morning. But you know what I'm saying. All right. I'm down with eBass. Mark me down. All right. Big fan. So there you go right there. Again, book number 1 is Bell. Deep Freeze. It's cover K as in kick. I'm going to give Kiara a little bit of time to write down some names. So I know we have movie night. Movie night is going to be what? It's this Thursday? Is movie night? Gremlins? What are we doing?
Gremlins.
Gremlins.
The 22nd.
22nd? What's today? Today's the 20th.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Thursday, dude. All right, so we're going to be doing Gremlins. We're going to be doing movie night on Thursday. If you're not familiar with what movie night is where we kind of give you a little bit of in-depth kind of criticism, kind of liking, disliking, what we didn't like or whatever about a movie. It features Brian O'Halloran from Clerks. Also, what is her name from Clerks? Marilyn Gigliotti. Big fan of Marilyn. I'm a huge fan of her. Crystal Starr, too, as well. We'll have Ralph as our host. We'll have Noah. We'll have Casey, too, as well. They give you a little bit of insight. They watch Gremlins. I'm sure you guys have seen Gremlins. First of all, Gremlins is an absolutely fantastic Christmas movie. Big fan of Gremlins. I'm gonna put in the early vote on Gremlins, dude. I'm gonna give Gremlins a 3. I want to say 3.5, but I'm gonna go slightly higher. I'm gonna go 3.8 stars on Gremlins. I like Gremlins because it's a funny movie. It's also got some scary parts to it as well. I think the concept of Gremlins is just absolutely fantastic. Big fan of Gremlins. All right. So if you haven't, if you want to see Gremlins again, it'll be Thursday. Casey, did you watch Gremlins yet?
No.
You have not seen Gremlins?
No.
Are you planning on watching it before movie night and not falling asleep? Look, dude, you saw Aliens. Casey is the only person on the face of the planet that thought Aliens was terrible. All right. The action movie version of Alien, the first one, Aliens, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm a big fan of Aliens. Aliens, I would give actually probably closer to a 4. If it's a 5 scale, I got to go Aliens is probably like a 4, 4.1, somewhere in that range.
Too, but they said be honest.
You fell asleep, dude.
But
How can you give a movie a rating when you fall asleep?
because it was bad. That's why I fell asleep.
Talk to the hand, girl. You are out of your mind. All right. All right. Somebody's offering you can go watch. Brian saying you can go over. You can watch Gremlins with him. All right. All right. Let's move on. We ready to rock and roll, Case?
October said it.
What do you got?
It wasn't that great.
Aliens was fantastic. October, you're out of your mind. All right. Aliens was fantastic, dude. Another James Cameron. A friggin' actually, I don't think Aliens was James Cameron, was it?
It was.
Oh yeah, it was. It was James Cameron. First of all, show enough. All right, dude. Exactly. Who's the master? That Jeff. That's freaking. Who's the master? That's show enough. That's what is that? That's the one with Vanity. And what's his name? Aliens suck. If Potato King buys any books, put him down as a C. Jason. Because I can guarantee you're going to get a crank in your book. Nah, I'm kidding, dude. I wouldn't do that to you, dude. Aliens did not suck, dude. All right, Bill Paxton. All right, the dude from freaking from Terminator. He was in that shit too as well. Sigourney Weaver looking fantastic as always. Ridley Scott was the director. But I think Cameron.
Aliens 1, James Cameron did Aliens.
Aliens too, right? Exactly, Jay. So it was not Ridley Scott. Ridley Scott did Last Dragon. Scott, thank you so much for bringing that bad boy up. I don't know why you guys are going Last Dragon on me, but I'm down. I like that movie. It's hysterically bad. All right, let's go to book number 2. Book number 2 is Bell, Deep Freeze. L as in the Cowboys lost to the Jaguars, dude. The Jaguars. It's comical. You know what? You need good Christmas spirit. You need a good laugh around the holidays. If you want to watch something hysterical, watch the Dallas Cowboy game from last weekend where they lose in overtime to the Jaguars. What's his name? What's the quarterback's name? Number 1 pick. Terrible. Hair boy. What's his name for the Jaguars? What is his name?
Oh,
Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence, dude. I can't even say it without laughing. Are you kidding me?
You
The gift just keeps on giving. Put Rob's quote up. That's a great quote right there. Rob said the Cowboys are the gift that just keeps on giving. Exactly. Rob, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just too funny. All right, I don't know what to do with myself. I'm beside myself. It's just too funny, dude. Okay, the Cowboys are the wet bandits of the NFL. You know what, Joe, Antonio, I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry. I really am. This is a heartfelt I'm sorry. All right, let's go with book number 2. Book number 2 again is Bell, Deep Freeze, Els, and Larry. Looks like Kiara's ready to rock and roll already. So let's move on to book number 3. Book number 3, this is the only way to double up on this bad boy. All right, book number 3 is, ba-bam. Potato King, I hear what you're saying about the Colts. The problem is the Colts have a new coach. They lost their star running back in the first 3 minutes, I think, of the game, and the Colts are not a good team to begin with. So when the Colts were winning 33-0 against the Vikings, it was fool's gold, dude. Okay, it was fool's gold. You can't say that with a straight face, dude. The Colts are not a good team in the first place. They play good defense. They run the ball pretty well, but their quarterback is Matt Ryan, dude. They're not good. All right. The Vikings really can't stop anybody on defense, although they played some phenomenal defense in the second half of that game. I'm interested to see what happens to the Vikings once they get to that was the greatest comeback. Thanks for pointing out that game. That game was the greatest comeback in the history of the NFL. Down 33-0 at halftime, the Vikings were able to come back and win in overtime. They tied it up, and then they won in overtime. I think the Colts kicked another field goal. They tied them at 36. And then the Vikings were able to maintain possession, gave it back to the Colts. The Colts punted it away, and then the Vikings scored on a field goal last second. Just absolutely. I'm not a Colts fan, dude. The Colts are just bad. All right, really bad. All right, so again, this is book number 3. The book itself is Grimm Fairy Tales V2 59E, as in Eagles are flying at 13-1. And then you also get the sticker with it. All right. For those of you that are not aware of the sticker program, we're going to be doing a new sticker program for 2023. Do you guys have the grid on the sticker book for 2023? Can we show that up? Can we show the graphic?
I don't have it right
you don't have the.
Give me a second.
Yeah, take your time and go ahead and put that up. So, because I want to give Kiara some time anyway to write down all these books as far as book number 3 is concerned. So, book number 3 is $25. We're doing about 38 of them. I'm sure it's going to sell out. Don't worry about it. Again, I'm going to have more of book number 3 tomorrow. But what I want to do is I want to show you the graphic for our sticker program. So it's going to look, I don't think I still have that. No, I don't. So our sticker program, it basically has a holiday section. It has a catch 'em section. And then I think it also has a brand new section, which is the candy. So we're doing some candy-themed books for 2023. You know Zenescope always keeps it real, dude. We're doing some candy-themed books for 2023, and then we'll also do the Collectors Club. So if you collect all the stickers for all the books by year's end, you literally get a 250 print run, a 125 print run, and then also a topless 100 print run for free. There are certain ways I think you can get just a 250 print run, right? Like you don't have to fill out all 4 sections to get a free book, right? Am I speaking in English here? Do you have to fill out? You don't have to fill out all 4 sections to get a free book, do you?
No.
Like what qualifies you to get the 250 print run?
It says collect all 12
Good.
stickers of any cover set and receive a free LE 250. Collect all 12 stickers of any cover set and all 6 Collectors Club stickers and receive a free LE 125.
Phil, you can bet your butt there's going to be a Z and Z cover, dude. I'll bet money on that too.
And collect all 32 stickers and receive a free LE 100.
Okay. So again, 2023, we're going to be doing a sticker program. There's going to be 4 different sections you fill out. There's a Collectors Club book. There is the candy section. I saw somebody asking about the candy books. The candy books, I believe, are going to be $20 books. The Collectors Club will be $25, like always. The Catch-ems. I'm sorry?
I stole Eric Concepcion's picture.
That works, dude. All right, so there it is right there. So we got a holiday section. There'll be a January holiday. It'll probably be New Year's, probably be Christmas, probably be something holiday themed for 2023. The candy section. So I'm guaranteeing there's going to be a Z and Z based on the M&Ms. You know what I'm talking about, Phil. Good call. There's a catch 'em section again because there's so many Pokemon somethings or whatever. So we do catch 'em section, and then we'll do Collectors Club too as well. And then if you can read the small print there, if you want to take a picture of that, go ahead and leave that up on the screen for a little bit, Case, so that way people can kind of take a picture of it. You can find the actual image of that bad boy.
Well, I can find the
what you get to the
I
books.
Can find the books.
All right.
Let me find them online.
So again, so if you're filling out this section or whatever, going like section by section, you can get free books at the end of the year. All right. So you fill out all 12 holidays, all 12 candies, all 12 catch-ems, and then 6 for the Collectors Club. Okay. And then you're going to get some free books by Paul Green at the end of the year. It's on the VIP page. Yeah, I know, Gary, but not everybody in the stream is a VIP though, but I appreciate you throwing that out there. So Rob, how you sign up for that is when you get an order in 2023, we are going to automatically mail you that grid. We're going to automatically mail you that that sheet that has the stickers on there and so forth. And then all you have to do is, again, start being aware of the holiday book for January, the holiday book for February, so on and so forth. We do holiday books for each and every month. Exactly. Thanks, Rob. So, and then also we'll do catch-em books for each and every month too as well. Sometimes we sell these books in the streams. For the most part, we sell them online too as well. The Catch-em, I believe, has a subscription. I think you can bop onto that for 2023 for $23. You can buy the Catch-em subscription, and that'll be $23. That includes shipping on your book too as well. So you'll get all 12. All you have to do is maintain that subscription all year. And then the candies, I got a feeling the candies will be on the web store. I think it's like a $375 print run. So I got a feeling everybody's going to be able to grab one of those bad boys. The toughest ones are going to be the Collectors Clubs. And then also, too, what we also do is we do some wild cards during the year, too, as well. We usually do about 4 wild cards during the year. That way you can use wild card stickers to fill in if you missed a sticker for a certain month. Say you missed a holiday cover for March next year. You can use a you need to be a VIP? No, you don't. You don't need to be a VIP to fill out. Gary, that's not true. You do not need to be a VIP to fill out the sticker something program. Okay? All right, so that is book number 3. I think we're moving on. What do you got, Case?
They want to know the art on this, on the poster itself. That's I think that's the January, February 2023 Collectors Club.
I think it is, yeah. So that book itself will be available come January. That's a Collectors Club cover. Yeah, it is Paul Green. Yes, Scott, good call. It is Paul Green too as well. Well, the candies have a subscription. I don't think the candies do have a subscription, although don't quote me on that.
So the candies are going to replace the game board.
Oh, so they will have a
Yeah,
subscription.
so it's called the cost price subscription.
Is it going to be like a box, sort of like we did before? So it'll be $50. So the candies, yes, the candies will have a subscription, and the catch-ups will have a subscription too as well. So look out for those. Those will be really easy. Mark, as far as where do you get the wild cards? We have wild cards for this year. If you're asking about the wild cards for this year, shoot me an email and I'll make sure I can send you a wild card book for this year for fill-ins and stuff like that. Case, can you post my email real fast for Mark? Mark, I think we've actually talked on email. I'm not sure. But shoot me an email, Jay Candiles, and I'll talk to you a little bit more about the the candies are going to be cosplay boxes. So the candies will be subscription, as well as the catch-ems. Those will be subscription too as well. The holidays are not subscription, but shoot me an email on that. Also too, if I'm missing your questions and you have more questions, you can always shoot me an email. You can also shoot us an email at vcons at Zenescope too as well, and we can get your questions answered there too as well. All right, so let's move on. Let's go to book number. You ready to go to book number 4? What do you got, Casey? You got something or not?
Oh, I wanted to show the collection after this one. I'll show the Paul Green things with unlock.
Okay. All right, so let's go to book number 4. This was not in any pack. Book number 4 is Grim Fairy Tales V259F as in Frank. It is $50. If you're interested in this book, again, it was not part of any pack. So I want to try and make that very clear. That's not the right one. Let's go with this is the lingerie version or the risque version. Again, book number 4. Again, it's Paul Green. This is our November, December Collectors Club. This book does not come with a sticker, so I want to be clear on that. The $25 version one does. So book number 4 again is $50. And again, so I'm seeing ADHD Ducky grabbing a book. So what I need you to do, ADHD Ducky, is make sure you shoot us an email at that vcons@Zenescope. Yeah, so that way we can get your information going forward too as well. The other thing is too is we want to get you a signed graphic novel too as well. All right. So again, book number 4 is the Grimm Fairy Tales V259 F as in Frank, and again it's $50. And if you're interested in book number 4, just go ahead and put it into the notes. I'm not really sure why we're putting Gary Russell's name up there on his book. Can we? All right, can you click that off of there then, please? Take it off. Thank you. So there's the banner right there. It's book number 4. Again, it's $50. And again, if you're interested in this cover, it's a cover by Paul Green. Paul Green is an absolutely fantastic cover artist of ours. I forgot to get the second for the regular for a coworker. Gary, what book are you looking for? Are you looking for book number 3? Because I think we have some book number 3 still left. But I can't do a double up if you bought book number 3 already. I'm going to try and keep that to single buyers for now. You could always join us tomorrow. Gary, I'm sure you would. All right. Jan the man. Jan, good to see you as always, my friend. Again, so book number 4, again, it's $50. It is Grimm Fairy Tales V259 F as in Frank. Did the names get dropped for book number 3? I'm pretty sure we did, didn't we? Did Noah?
Noah still doesn't have his laptop, so I'm doing everything.
Oh, you're doing those too?
Yeah.
Jeez, oh man.
So,
You got you doing like all kinds of duty going on right now, dude. All right. So again, book number 4, if you're interested in this book, again, it's Grimm Fairy Tales V259 F as in Frank. All right. Ralph, I was going to go right up till 7 o'clock, if that's all right. I think we're going to do some races at the end. All right. If that's cool, if that's cool with you guys. All right. So again, book number 4 is this bad boy. Book number 4 is Grimm Fairy Tales V259 F as in Frank. It's $50. So there's book number 3. There's the people that got book number 3. And if you don't see your name on book number 3, Gary, I'm looking for you there. So Gary, I think if you want to get book number 3, you can. So I'm not sure if you were asking if you can get book number 3, because I'm pretty sure book number 3 is not sold out currently. But if you bought one of them, I cannot give you a second copy of book number 3. The only way to obtain a second copy of book number 3 was by buying pack number 1, which is already sold out. But if you join us tomorrow for pack number 1, you can have it then. Or you can join us for book number 3 tomorrow. All right. So again, book number 4 is Grimm Fairy Tales V259 F as in Frank. It's $50. It looks like Kiara is ready to rock and roll, and she's copied and caught up. Yeah, can you put Gary down for book number 3? Gary, we got you covered for book number 3, darling. You're all set. All right. So you might not see your name on that list, but you are good to go. Mark, can we put down Mark for book number 3 too as well? Mark LeBrant.
I got it.
Mark, we got you for book number 3 too as well. Thank you so much.
And John D'Amico, he has book 2.
John D'Amico, you got book number 2. The Mushroom Man in the house. What up, Mushroom Man? What's going on, brother? Big fan, big fan. All right. So it looks like we're going to move on. Kiara, are you ready to rock and roll? All right, let's do this, dude. Let's go to book number 5. Book number 5 is the topless version of the books that we just showed you. All right. Book number 5 is the topless version. Again, it's $100. It is GFT V259 G as in girl. All right. $100. Bam. Big fan. All right. Book number 5 is, again, another Paul Green. It's not $25. Your banner is a copy and paste job that is no good. All right, it's going to be $100. All right, let's make sure that one's $100. Again, book number 5 is GFT V259G, and again, it's $100 if you're interested in this. The reason why it's $100 is a 100 print run. There's only 100 made of it. So if you're interested in this November, December Collectors Club, and again, it's a Paul Green. It is, so again, we got the Ziot, dude. Ziot, or what were we calling it? Z. All right, good stuff. All right, so again, I was going to say something, but it's probably really vulgar, so I can't say that. But I can say Z. All right, Z, like almost like you're popping a zit. Z. It's like the noise it would make if you popped it on your face. All right, let's move on. So again, book number 5 again is $100 if you're interested in that bad boy. This was part of pack number 2. All right, so that book was part of pack number 2. If you got that book in the pack number 2, you already have it coming to you. If you want to double up and grab a book number 5, Taze, that's what it was. Jenna was reminding me, not Ziot, but Taze. I think we should tase Ralph. All right, Ralph, would you volunteer to be tased? Would you be down with that? What? Why? What's this? No, there's no. There's no now. Maybe the VIP event. All right, let's go. Let's go another book.
A lot of money at the VIP.
It's gonna be a lot of money on the table to get Ralph tased at the VIP event. All right.
If Jason will let you tase him,
I'm ready to get tased, dude. I'm gonna get tased on the stream.
we'll crush it.
We gotta. I don't think so. Like freaking like hangover, dude. That's why I won't let Kiera and I won't let Casey tase me because I don't trust them to actually hit me in a good spot. I trust Di to actually hit me in the back, which is where I want to be tased, not in the butt, not in the buttocks. I don't know why I'm volunteering for this in the first place. All right, book number 6. Bam, there it is right there. It is Bell, Deep Freeze, Eyes and Indigo, $100. Brand new book, dude. For those of you that bought the Black Friday and got the 25 print run, it's pretty close to this. This is a way to not spend $1,000 and grab this book for $100. What? All right, big fan, big fan. All right, Bell, Deep Freeze, Eyes and Indigo, $100. This was part of the pack, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This was part of pack number 2? Right, this was part of pack number 2. So if you already bought a pack number 2, you already got this book coming to you. Abby getting her boobies on. Abby, I love you, darling. All right, so again, book number 6, Bell, Deep Freeze, Eyes and Indigo, $100, dude. This is our Cyber Week collectible. I don't know what that means. What's a Cyber Week, dude? Is that like the week after Black Friday?
Yeah.
And what are you supposed to do Cyber Week?
Online shopping.
Online shopping?
It's like Black Monday.
Oh, all right, that makes sense. All right, good stuff. All right, so book number 6, Bell, Deep Freeze Eye, $100. Put it in the notes. She shall be yours. It is a 99 print run. One of those funky print runs of Joe's. Big fan, Paul Green. All right, is that Rogue? Who is that? Who is that character, Ralph? It's an X-Men, isn't it? Is that a something cosplay? Isn't that what's her name? It has like a Rogue feel to it.
It's an Xer.
It's an Xer. It's X woman, X person. It's an X person. We can make it a Z person, a Z man. Z woman.
I'm pretty sure Tony's got it.
Oh, that's she. Oh, Tony, good call, dude. He said it was Jean Grey. All right, I like it. It kind of has a something feel to it. All right, if you're ready on the interview, dude, it looks like Fatima is in the backstage and she's ready to rock and roll. She's looking fantastic. What's up, Fatima? What's going on, girl? It's good to see you as always. Look, Fatima's looking fantastic. I gotta point it out. All right, so I'm gonna drop it right there at book number 6. I'm going to turn it over to Ralph whenever he's ready. But we're going to say book number 6 is the last one you can buy. I'm going to pick up with book number 7 once the interview is over. So stay tuned for that. We're going to have more books. Without further ado, let's turn it over to the roof, dude.
Hello. It was so sudden. We're trying to. Noah and I were trying to rig the other office because I don't have a computer with me. My camera is broken. So I'm doing this from the iPad. Hope you can hear me okay. Can you hear me okay? We can hear me? Okay, good. I have a special guest. You might know her. She's a returning guest. She's awesome. And she's in the backstage waiting for us patiently. We tried to get her on a couple months ago, or last month maybe, when we first announced New Orleans as our VIP event destination. But we had a conflict. Without further ado, we're going to bring on Fatima. Fatima, come on. I can't do it from my end, Casey, so you have to do it. Please. Casey. There you are.
Hi.
Hi. How are you? Where's the purple chair?
Oh my God. So the purple chair is actually at my store and I'm in between like my virtual sessions and working. And so in any case, it's a little boring today, but next time I'll be at my store.
BYO purple chair.
Yes.
So Fatima, for those who may not remember you or may not, well, everybody would remember you. For those who are new to the stream, tell us what it is you do.
So I am what you would call like an intuitive guide or channel. So I'm able to read energy as well as tarot cards, and help people kind of get the clarity that they need. Thanks, Megan.
Megan.
And I'm also the creator of the New Orleans Oracle deck, and I own a metaphysical store in the French Quarter in New Orleans called Path of Awakenings.
Wonderful. So I wanted to have you on when we announced our VIP event originally. But because you're from New Orleans, right? You're born
I
and raised.
live in New Orleans.
You
I'm
live
not
in-
originally from
not-
here, but I've been here over a decade.
Close enough.
Close enough.
You're our conduit to New Orleans. So
Yes.
I wanted to first, before we got to the meat of the thing we're doing,
Okay, sure.
I wanted to first see what you thought of some places we should check out when we're there. Like right now we have around 30 something VIPs or 30-ish VIPs coming in. Hopefully we'll have more signing on. I don't know what I'm waiting for. A couple people I see on the stream. I don't know why you haven't joined yet. Why you haven't bought your tickets yet. I'm talking to you, Mushroom Man. But where should people go? What should we look? Where should we eat? Where should we go? And what should we check out? Those are the three.
Okay. So as far as eating, GW Fins is amazing. It's in the French Quarter, right?
Okay.
And I assume you guys are going to probably be around in that area, right?
We'll be in the area.
Okay. Pesh, right, is also really, really good. That's
Okay.
over in the CBD. Okay. I also, some of the best food in New Orleans, though, is the people who cook it on the street, right? So one night when you guys are here, just trust me on this, right? The locals Bourbon Street is called Frenchman Street. Okay. And it's near Bourbon, and it's got all the live music, all of the everything. And there's a restaurant there called Snug Harbor. Plus they have the people that like have boudin outside. Boudin is it's like sausage, ricey, some occasion thing, right? But if you want to have really good like New Orleans food, seafood, stuff like that, on Frenchman Street, you're going to get the locals with the licenses that literally cook the food in front of you, and you can have it, as well as you can go to Snug Harbor, which is a really great restaurant. And we have GW Fins, we have Pesh, oysters, which everybody wants to at least try that when they're here. Acme Oyster House is fabulous. Okay. Best oysters I've ever had. Okay. So those are like my 4 kind of go-tos if we're talking about food.
Okay.
You must do a vampire tour. Okay. It will probably give you inspiration for some of your comics, Ralph. Okay.
Vampire tour. Shoot.
Yeah. And so they do these walking tours in the French Quarter where they literally will walk you around and point out like the stories and the history of certain things depending upon what the tour is. So they have like the haunted tours, which I recommend. They have the vampire tour, which when I was a tourist of New Orleans was totally cool. And for those of you that want to like venture outside of the city, I also recommend the alligator tours, especially the one that's in West Wego. They feed the alligators marshmallows. and I'd never seen that. So that's also really cool. A lot of tourists like that as well.
Alligator tour feeding the marshmallows.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Better than
in the bayou. Yeah. In the wild for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We could also, if we wanted to, we could feed Jason to the alligators.
I'm sure that you can.
Just a thought. I'm just thinking the alligators would maybe enjoy that.
Mm-hmm.
So those are good recommendations. So yeah, I want to check out this vampire tour thing because I am obsessed with vampires. So maybe I'll do that.
I think that not only should you do that, but there's also a vampire bar that you can only get into with the password. So holler at me when you're down there.
Okay.
And yeah, you might like that.
Well, you're joining. I think you're coming to our after party, perhaps, right?
I am planning to come to your after party. I just have 2 dates I have to figure out because I'm supposed to go to LA and I just need to make sure, but I'm planning to be at your after party.
Okay, that's fair. That's good recommendations. I appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
So in the meantime, while we, I know we're going to be running. You have a couple things to announce about like some stuff you're doing. So before that, I want to do some readings if you are up for it.
I'm up for it. Let's see.
Down. Okay, so here's what we'll do. I don't have anything to ask at the moment. Maybe something will come to me. But
Okay.
while I think of that, I'm going to have everybody, if you're commenting, if you're out there, comment something you need some like guidance with, you need some advice on, you're trying to decide between something in your life, right? Any other like
Things like that.
things
Yeah.
like that.
Things like that you want clarity on, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, I'm not going to like predict the birth of a baby and all of these things, right? But whatever it is that you want clarity on, if you guys throw your questions up, I'm more than happy to connect and see what we get.
No birthing questions, please.
Or death.
Okay. So, or death. Yes. No death. We don't want to know about death. But I think Casey, I'm putting Casey on the spot.
Okay.
Casey, are you there? Casey, are you going to hop on and ask your question? In the meantime, comment if you have something you want to ask Fatima, please.
Yeah. While they're, oh, sorry, Ralph. While they're commenting,
all right,
I just realized I could see. Go ahead.
You just realized you could see.
I just realized I could see what they're saying. Yeah.
All right, wait. Casey has something, and then I see Jeff's. Casey, come in.
Okay.
I'll try to slide over here.
Hi, Fatima.
Hi, Casey. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, so I'm like vaguely debating on whether I should get a side hustle, but I don't know. Ralph's like, no.
Next question.
Absolutely not. But like, I don't know if I should start like writing again and like make like my time more just like creative, or if I should go more just for like extra cash kind of stuff. Like I'm just kind of debating what I should do with like extra time.
Or she should just commit more to Zenescope.
Or I should just like
you know the answer.
have a blood pact with Ralph.
Okay, so here's the thing, right, Casey? What you're looking for more than you're looking for extra cash is you're looking for additional inspiration, right? And so what you're going to want to do is create like a space that you're able to flow your creative energy into, but you need to just treat it like as you feel it, so you do it, right? Because it seems like you're your own worst critic, right? And so literally, even though you're asking about it, like, oh, just a thing that I could kind of do, I literally saw you almost like, oh, I didn't do it, like kind of not able to get the joy out of it that you should, just because you're like, well, I didn't do this and I didn't do that, right? So the answer is that you should definitely look not just towards like, oh, writing, but like in what ways can you plug yourself in with your gifts, with your writing, right? See like what more it could be beyond just for you, right? But in a fun way, right?
Yeah.
What's funny though is that you asked the two questions like they were mutually exclusive on like side hustle for cash. And I definitely see you doing something at least temporary that does happen to bring in some cash, but I didn't see you committing to something like full time to get extra cash on the side. It just is kind of like easy enough, stressless enough to kind of pick up, put down, get some extra. But that's the way that I saw it and would recommend it. You don't need to go and be like, oh, here's the second thing I'm doing all the time. Because that will be like even more temporary than what you're thinking if you try to go overcommit. Does that make sense?
It does make sense, yeah.
Casey just put in her 2 weeks notice. Thanks.
No, I did not.
No.
Yeah. Get out. Just kidding. Thank you, Casey. That was Casey, everyone. I have a question, actually, real quick. I know. Wait, guys, I need more questions. We just have one from Jeff. All right. Sorry, what did you say?
Oh, I was just going to say, Tammy, we're not going to feed the alligators at the zoo. They're wild alligators that get marshmallows. Okay. I just want to clear that up. I'm not crazy. Okay.
We're not
Jeff.
throwing. So my question, how do I frame this? Because I can't give too much away. Okay. So we have a project, a potential project for Zenescope going on. And we are trying to decide. I was trying to decide for this project, like how vague can I be?
Well, okay. So let me say this. Ask the question to get an answer, right? So typically when you ask a question, you ask it clear enough so you can get an answer, right? Because I'm gonna get what I'm gonna get. So
all right. So there's this project it's a project we are trying to develop for TV potentially,
Yeah.
and there's two kind of paths to go. There's a showrunner who really wants to take it somewhere, and then there's another writer who has a really good take on the material that we really like. But the show, I feel like I'm a little torn on who to go with for this project.
You're going to get more direction more quickly going with the showrunner person versus the writer person. But I'm just going to warn you, like with the showrunner person, it's likely, because I did get a lot of interest around whatever you guys are trying to do. But you may feel like there's certain things getting like taken over a bit. So the thing that you really need to look at beyond what you're just asking is, how much creative control and input would you inevitably like to have? Because the difference between these two things that you're asking me about is, if we go with the non-showrunner person, how the inception of certain things come to be and over time, okay, to like it become, because this is likely to become a thing, okay?
Okay, that was my next before. So how like is there a one more likely than the other, or you can't really tell that? Like
okay. Well, here's what I will say. It looks like the project is made, but I have to say this, it might look a little different than the inception of it. If we go with the showrunner, there's a higher level of efficiency with it in order for it to get made. If you go and the percentage of it getting made is a little higher, maybe a lot or higher than the writer person, right? What I would actually try to do, because what I like about the energy of the writer person is there's a level of like authenticity in how they like kind of see and feel it and like want to from like a deeper personal space. So if you could have that person be in contribution, fine. But if it has to be either or, the showrunner's the better way.
Okay. Knew you were going to say that. That's good advice. Cause like, yeah. Okay. I mean, let me ask. Okay. So Jeff, let's see what Jeff said. So Jeff had a question. Where'd to go? Jeff, been thinking of career change. And then he said, for clarity, some things at current job have recently changed. He's not happy with the direction. Should he consider a job change or put himself out there and speak bluntly with his upper management about concerns?
So I don't really recommend speaking super bluntly until you know what else you're going to go do, because you're going to end up very frustrated. They're not interested in kind of trying to get the feedback to see how they can make changes better. But at the same time, Jeff, it's more about you researching and getting clarity on the direction that you want to go, so you're not jumping from the pan into the fire. So the answer is, if you are looking for change in a way that is different where you are now doesn't really seem to change more in the direction of what your preferred is. I actually don't recommend trying to talk to the upper management. The reason why, I just feel like it will frustrate you, and you can try it. You will talk to them, and nothing is really going to happen. And then you're going to get very focused on the fact that like you're not being heard, or they don't care, or whatever else it is. And it's going to become more difficult for you to bide your time there until you figure out where you're going to go. So my suggestion to you is bide your time more quietly as you watch, whatever's going on. You're going to continue to see things that are going to kind of push you in a different direction, and use this time to get the clarity on, like, in the best case scenario, what do you want to feel every day when you're going to work, and look for that kind of environment. Because the changes that have happened here, I think there'll be even more changes, and you'll just feel like they're not really considering the people who are being affected by it in a positive way.
Hopefully that gave you some clarity, Jeff. I thought Jason had something, but let's wait for a second. I have one more. Can I ask one more?
Sure.
Since no one else is asking things, I'll ask one more. So we recently made, Jeff says, thank you, made a lot of sense. We recently made a decision on another project, which our fans would be excited about. Oh, Kara's going to come in. Okay, I'm going to ask this real quick. We recently made a decision on another project our fans will be excited about, called, I even named what the project is called, Grim Tales of Terror. We think we're going the right way with our approach to it. Do you feel like, do you have any clarity on like if we're making the right choices as far as the director and as far as how we're approaching getting it made?
I like the direction so far. You want to have 30% more flexibility. Like, okay, so the answer to your question is yes, right? But here's the thing. As you're going
No,
along,
but I'm just kidding.
there's just going to be things that pop up, like as far as like incorporation and like feedback that you may get as certain things are happening about like either from the people that are anticipating it, like audience or something like that. And so the more that you incorporate that, because it wasn't something like, oh look, we just did it over here and now it's here for you. It's like, oh, we're doing it and you're getting feedback on parts of it or something from people that are interested, is like kind of what it looks like. Incorporating that from audience things they said actually will make it be more and more of a hit. And so pay attention to that and go this way and just have about 30% more flexibility to be able to integrate some of this input that I keep getting from, I'm going to call it like fans or something.
That's interesting you said that.
Yeah.
That's like it ties right into something we're trying to do.
Okay, good. So the answer was yes, you're going the right way, right? And then in knowing that you're going to go that way, take what it is that I said and make sure you have that flexibility that I'm talking about. And it should be really cool. It should be good.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, Kira has something. All right. It's coming in.
Hi, I'm Kiera.
Hi.
So towards the end of this year, me and my husband went through a lot of housing problems. Is it going to be better next year?
All right, let me see here. Well, I'll say this, right? It's better in the sense of, for most of 2023, you'll have an idea about what you're doing about housing, right? However, your like truly desired outcome when it comes to housing, I feel like maybe that's more as we get further into 2023, right? But I don't necessarily feel like it has to be as maybe chaotic or stressful, because you will know what's going on in ways. It just may not be your exact preference.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You're scaring.
No,
You're scaring Kiera. I'm just kidding.
No, but let me tell you this, right? Like, if so, I'm also just going to make a recommendation with that. When you guys have like choices to make, you need to make your choices around what's gonna, like, what makes you feel like a breath of fresh air, not the practicality of like what makes sense. Because I got a little bit too much intellectual energy between you and your husband about like what makes sense, and that's actually not the thing that's going to make you guys the happiest. The thing that's going to bring you guys the most peace beyond the practicality is making the choices around the housing that you have to choose from, whatever's going on with that, in like what feels more inspiring, or this is really cool, not the practicality. Practicality is going to bring you more stress.
Oh. We're very practical people usually.
Yeah. Yeah, and let me just say that that's only temporary. The reason why I'm telling you that is because the practical solutions that you guys will try to sit in, they just have like things with it that are not going to be your preference. So it's like practical, but then it's like a trade-off or something, right? Whereas I feel like there's some options, if you're open to it, that may not fall as like number 1, 2 practical, but the less trade-off is going to make you guys feel better than what's been going on. Because there's a bunch of energy that you guys both have around that, where even when you think of housing, whether I'm looking at you or him, it's almost like it, so you need to pick something that's more like, yay, even if it's not practical, temporarily. And it'll set you up for more practicality, for more longevity towards the end of the year. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay, good.
It does.
It'll be fine. You'll be fine.
We're gonna be
just
fine.
stressing out a little bit.
We're gonna be fine.
Just stressing.
It's gonna be fine.
Yes.
You don't give your 2 weeks notice now either.
No, I'm not.
I'm just kidding.
No, I need
No. She can't, because they've got to pay for housing. She can't.
That was Kiera, everyone.
Kiera.
All right. Any more questions from our audience? All right. Wait, Tammy, not really a question. But when I did a swamp tour years ago, I felt a sense of calm, and it felt like home. It was weird because it was the first time I'd been there. Thank you, Tammy, for sharing.
Cool.
Tammy, you didn't have a question though. You need a question.
I
Go
feel the
on.
same way though, Tammy. I can
Everybody's being
add to
shy.
that. That's
Well,
okay. Because Ralph, if they don't have questions now, they could think of their questions so they could see me in person.
so yeah, I was gonna say, let's talk about what kind of special you're running for.
Okay.
Out. So I'll let you
Yes. So for readings, right? Because you guys are, great fans of Zenescope and you keep coming back to like say, hey, what's Fatima saying? We are offering 10% off on readings as long as you have it booked by 12/31. And the promo code for that is Ralph. And you guys can actually book it directly.
Wait, my name. Ralph.
Yeah, it's your name.
Ralph is
Right,
a promo.
right.
I've never
And
been
you
a
can-
promo code before.
Yeah, you're a promo code now. And you can actually book, you can call the store directly so that way it can be applied if you guys are wanting to book any virtual sessions. But this is also going to be offered for when you guys come in person to the fabulous event as well. So it'll maybe be a different promo code by that point. But for right now, just offering for you guys showing up and being a part of everything, there's that. And then for my store, Path of Awakenings, you actually get 15% off between tomorrow and the 31st. So get whatever gifts you want, manifestation for the new year. It's really cool. And it's Ralph Rocks. And that'll get you 15% off on your entire purchase. And the website is pathofawakenings.com. And you can thank Ralph for that because I don't run specials often, but I feel like you guys are special. And so it made sense. Thanks for being you.
Well, you guys better buy something now. Pathofawakenings.com, 15% off with Ralph Rocks, and just using that code alone would make me happy. And wait, so did you say with the 10% off for the readings, that is that in person or virtually, or how's that work?
So they can have it both ways, right?
Okay.
In person when they're here, if they go ahead and they get everything booked, they can be for when they're here. Okay. If they want to do it by phone, it's fine too. And they can do, it's just depending on the scheduling, right? And they can just reach out to the store directly. They'll get 10% off either way. In-person readings are different rates than over the phone. It's the same for me. So whatever you prefer.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah. So if you guys are coming to the event, you might as well do that and get your, because most of the guys are going to come out early, a couple days early. So, so Fatima's place is, I think, a mile from our hotel. So
Come see us.
We're at I think it's called the QNC Fatima, which is like near, like in the warehouse district. I don't know New Orleans.
Oh yeah, the warehouse district is like a mile or two, depending on what part you're in. But you guys
I did a Google search, and you were like a little over a mile from us.
Yes.
So,
okay.
Super convenient. So if you guys are going to be at the event, book your session, get your 10% off before December 31st. We have one question here, real quick. Ian asked that he has a surgery coming up, and it's why he can't get to NOLA. Will everything go well for Ian? Do you feel?
So, Ian, while everything will end up working out, right? I can only go a little bit into medical things legally, okay? But I will tell you this, the more that you choose to take it easy after you do your procedure, the better, like in the healing in the long term it will be. I kind of just want to say, no matter how you feel, like if you feel like, oh, I could do this, I can do that, don't prematurely use too much energy. Play it on the safer side because it's just going to help your healing more quickly and like the healing and the longevity. But past that, yeah, the energy feels okay.
So, Ian, take it easy till your surgery. Don't do anything crazy.
And after.
That's what I'm saying. Just get your rest. Don't do anything crazy. Get the surgery. Heal up, then come to the next VIP event. Now the questions are coming in. One more Fatima, then we'll let you
Sure.
You're a busy woman. Hold on. Tammy has, let's see, will 2023 be better? 2022 was a train wreck, both physically and mentally. Or will 2023 be like hold my beer? How do you think you feel about Tammy's 2023 coming.
Tammy, my love. Here's what I will say. I feel like as a whole, 2023 is better because I agree, 2022 is rough, but the difference in how much better will be is really going to depend on how you choose to deal with certain things. And you definitely, like literally Spirit was like, you need to leave the things of 2022, 2020, like in the past. In your energy, sometimes your mind can kind of run away with things based on like, and we all do this, what we think something is supposed to be or what we think might be unjust, and then it can just become like a kind of rabbit hole, right? If you can steer away from that and focus on what you have control over, understand that you are doing a good job, say F it a little bit more and kind of just do you regardless, 2023 will feel much better to you than 2022. But that's what you kind of have to do to keep it on that track. But I didn't see as many shit things happening, okay, in 2023, like how you would have felt about 2022. Okay, that's the best way I could say.
Perfect. That sounds like good news.
Curse, because I do curse.
You can curse. I don't mind.
Okay.
I don't think we have any kids watching. Do we have kids watching? That guy wants to know what 2077 will be like. I don't think that's something.
I don't know that even I will be alive in 2077 to concern myself with that.
Yeah,
So
we
I
might.
don't even know.
I don't think I won't be here, so I don't think I'm. We might though.
Wait, and we might. But let me just tell you, I want to look like this in 2077.
Well, they're gonna reverse aging and stuff.
Okay, then I can be here. I'll come.
Yeah, but we gotta figure. Maybe we'll save that question closer to 2077.
Yes.
Anything else before we go? I guess not. I guess that's it, guys.
Is your home for Texas?
Texans. No, listen. I'm in Texas. I don't know what to do. What are you gonna do? But we'll be in Louisiana. The movie 2770 looks to be promising. Oh, the movie. I didn't know they were doing a movie 2077. Is that based off a video game? Anyway, we're getting off the subject here. Tony's going to use promo code Ralph Reverse Aging. Can we?
If you figure that out, email me. Email me, please, if you figure that out.
If we figure that out, let Fatima and I both know. Okay, Fatima, you've said it all. PathOfAwakenings.com, 15% off using Ralph Rocks. I mean, there's nothing else you could really ask for. At least check out
tomorrow. That will start after midnight.
Tomorrow. Do us a favor. At least check out the website and look. Maybe it's Christmas time, so you can check things out and see if there's anything you want to buy somebody, buy a loved one. So I think that would be really cool. And I want my coupon code to be used by one person at least, maybe 100 people. Okay. Anything else, Fatima? Do we miss anything? Do we need to talk about anything else? I guess that's it.
I guess.
Any words of wisdom before we go? Sorry.
Pay attention, you guys, pay attention to where your brain goes throughout the day and ask yourself, is what I'm thinking about something I have control over or not? Okay. And if you find that whatever you're thinking about, you don't have control over, immediately ask yourself, what do I have control over that can help me take steps in the direction that I'm trying to go? That puts you in an immediate energy of empowerment versus the energy of disempowerment that can come up when we start thinking about things that we don't like, or it's this and we can't control it. I would say try to rock with that energy through January 3rd is kind of what I heard. And maybe it's just because we're dealing with holidays and whatever it is, that's kind of where the universe wanted to land, right? Because the more you feel like you can contribute and affect things in a way that you want, the better you're going to feel. And that's one of the easiest ways to figure out and do it.
See, this goes against my, I'm a sports fan and I can't control anything with the sports. Why do I? Now it's making me feel like I'm wasting my time being a sports fan. Worry about what you can control, people.
Worry about what you can control.
Thank you, Fatima. Great advice.
Yes.
I really appreciate you answering my questions. It really did help. Hope everybody else who asked. I think Fatima's awesome guest. We will have her back and we'll see her in New Orleans, hopefully.
Yes. I totally look forward to it.
Huh? if you don't have to go to LA at least.
If I don't have to go, but like I'm planning to like try to just do it around it. I just need to find out the exact dates. And also, I'm looking forward to being in one of your comics, Ralph.
I know. I said Mystere. I gotta tell Franchini. Dave's our editor. He's got to put this together. So I'm working on it. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm working on it. All right,
Cool.
team.
All
Thanks
right.
again. We'll talk soon.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Mhm.
All right, that was Fatima. She's the best. Albert, we definitely need at the VIP event. I know, Albert. We're hoping she can come at least to the after party. But if you guys are going out there, try to book a session with her. I'd love to know how it goes when I see you guys in person in a few months. If you haven't booked your VIP ticket yet, not to jam it down your throats, but do it because holiday pricing is only for a couple more weeks. I think till the end of the month. And we have a little special going on for VIPs who attended an event already in 2022. So if you came to an event in person, either in Vegas or in Philly, we have another little hookup for you. So we'll be getting that information to you guys soon. But it's going to be worth your while to book the NOLA event as well. So definitely get your tickets. We're going to have a good time. If you're within like driving distance, I don't know what you're waiting for because you can drive to the event and it's going to be cheaper than flying. I don't know. That's all I'm thinking. But yes, other than that, let me send us. Is Jason ready back there? I don't know if he is. I think he is because he just screamed. Okay, Jason, take it away.
All right, so I want to say a huge thank you to Fatima. Fatima is all about positivity, dude. I don't know how 2077 is going to look. I'm not even going to be alive. All right, are you crazy? What kind of question is that? All right, good stuff. Big fan of Fatima. Hopefully, we're going to have her at the after party, like Ralph said, in New Orleans. That should be an off the chain time. Mark, we need you there, brother. Looks like you got some vacation time approved. Mark, we can make it to New Orleans, my friend. I'm gonna tell you right now, you will not be disappointed. I guarantee it, my friend. All right, so we got to move on. We're gonna go to some more books. We are at book number 7. Kiara has informed me, so let's go to book number 7. Book number 7 was not in any pack. It is a John Royal. It was an Advent box exclusive that was only available in Advent boxes from 2021. The book itself is Grim Fairy Tales V253J, as in J is in 4 Final Fours in fantasy football. I should have asked Fatima how many leagues I'm going to win. Win, baby. Win. I'm all about the W. All right. Book number 7, $30, dude. Put it in the notes. I think we got, I don't know. We got a lot of these. We got like 35 of these bad boys. All right. So if you're interested in book number 7, again, it's a John Royal special. Big fan. Obviously, Christmas themed. Grim Fairy Tale, little Grim Fairy Tales coming at you. All right. Again, it's Grim Fairy Tales V253J. Again, it's only $30. It's a 200 print run. Kind of one of those odd print run books. To me, this is a perfect readable as well as collectible. It features our Grim Fairy Tale series. I believe that is Sky on the cover, looking fantastic, wearing a Christmas best.
I'm about Van Helsing.
I'm seeing the goggles.
You seeing the goggles? Oh, that is Van Helsing, dude. Good eye right there, dude. Oh, and the choker. Yes, and the choker too, dude. And she's got the things on her thigh. She got the things on her thigh like she's ready to spear somebody. She's ready to shoot them with a thing like a vampire. Just put them to rest. She's badass is what she is. What's this? Is that a sack? That's a big Santa sack right there.
What is that?
All right, a little fire going on right there. I'm going to tell you, I'm a fan of this one right here. All right. It's The Spider Beside Her. Oh, my Lord. And it's written by the great Franchini. All right. Big fan, big fan. All right. So, again, book number 7 is Grim Fairy Tales 53J. Yes, the stakes. Thank you, Kyle. Kyle, if I could speak in English, I would tell you. Kyle, the Patriots, dude. Kyle, the Patriots. They literally snatched defeat from the jaws of a tie. They were headed for overtime. And then all of a sudden they lateraled to a Raider. You're really not supposed to do that. Kyle and I had a bet at the beginning of the year who was going to win more games, the Eagles or the Patriots. I almost feel bad. I mean, it's almost like a double up. Kyle, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. All right. Bro, Brandon, that was you, Brandon. I'm sorry, Brandon. That was Brandon. So Brandon and I had a bet at the beginning of the year. Patriots and Eagles. Brandon, I'm sorry, dude. I'm really sorry. Kyle, I apologized accusing you of being a Patriot fan. Although the Patriots, Patriots. Anyway, but dude, how do you lose to the Raiders literally on a lateral, throwing the ball to the wrong player? Yeah, that was bad.
I want to say
That was really bad. What do you got?
ESPN somehow, Jay,
Okay.
has, here's this thing. The
Check
Eagles,
here.
the fifth best odds.
Fifth
at
best
Super
odds to
Bowl.
win the Super Bowl?
They dropped down.
That's because they're haters, dude.
They dropped down,
Yeah, okay.
and guess who's number one?
I'm going to say number one is either the Bills or Kansas City.
It's Dallas.
It's Dallas?
Still.
Don't they know the last 26
I'm
years, the
sick.
history?
It's sick.
The history of it? The history.
ESPN officially has jumped the shark.
Don't they know that the Jaguars just beat on the Cowboys? Apparently, ESPN is all kinds of confused. All right, you know what it is? It must be that freaking, what's his name? Who's the dude that does the freaking thing with Shannon Sharp? He does that talk, huh? Skip, yeah, Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless must be the one that's in control of saying whether Dallas is going to win the Super Bowl or not. Because Bayless is a big Cowboy jocker and he is completely confused. All right, big fan. All right, so again, that is book number 7. Looks like we're ready to move on to book number 8. Book number 8 is the lingerie version of the book I just showed you. It is going to be book number 8. It is Grim Fairy Tales V253K. This bad boy is $50. I think I can pull this bad boy out. She's not too sheer. She's not too sheer, right? We're good? I think we're good.
That's respectable.
I think it's respectable. I think there's just like a shading. There's a shading. There's a hinting. There's a hint of some oopsies. Hint of oopsies. All right, so again, book number 8 is $50 if you're interested in this bad boy. Again, this is a 2021 Advent Box exclusive. This was only available in the Advent boxes. I don't think it was guaranteed that you were going to get it in your Advent box because, again, it was a 125 print run. And it looks like we have a good – how many do we have of these bad boys? Looks like we got a good 80 of these bad boys. So we're going to do like 40. We're going to do 40 or 41 today. So book number 8, again, if you're interested, it is the lingerie version. Again, we figured out that is Van Helsing. Thanks to Casey. Thanks to Noah. She's got the goggles on. She has got the steaks, dude. Steak. All right. She's got a fantastic – that's a big ass steak with a freaking red on there. Like she just got done stabbing a friggin' like a vampire or something. Like friggin'. So book number 8 again is Grim Fairy Tales 53K is in kick. So if you're interested in that bad boy, put it into the notes and it shall be yours. There's not gonna be an Advent boxes for 2022. There is a possibility we'll do Advent boxes again for 2023. Right now, I know we're doing some. Right, yeah, it's just too late in the year. Right now, we're doing some 12 days of Christmas. I think there's some sales going on the web store. If you guys want to find out what those are, if you want to pop on to Zenescope.com, if you want to open up another window, I know we're doing some 12 days of Christmas, some sales going on. I think we did sales on graphic novels one day. I think we did sales on
like 60% off single issues.
Yeah, so single
off.
issues. I think did we do statues too or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done some pretty tremendous sales. Always at the end of the year, you're going to find some really great sales. Some actually even better than our Black Friday sales that we do too as well, but more focused on individual items, that kind of thing. So if you get a chance to pop on to Zenescope.com, check out those sales, take a look at our 12 days of Christmas, what we got going on. For right now, I'm looking at book number 8. Again, book number 8 is Grim Fairy Tales V253K is in kick. And again, it's $50. And if you're interested in that bad boy, put it into the notes and she shall be yours. All right. So again, that's a John Royal. The sheer version or the topless version of that is only available in the pack number 2. All right. The 100 print run version of that book that I just showed you is only available in pack number 2. So if you're interested in pack number 2 or interested in that book, I should say, pack number 2 might be the way to go for you. All right, so it looks like you need a little bit more time. I'm sorry. All right, no, take your time. All right, so I know we got some, we talked about the VIP event. We talked about movie club. I do want to mention Coffee with Casey and Noah. Coffee with Casey and Noah is every Monday at 1 o'clock. If you guys haven't tuned in for that, they usually talk about some of our graphic novels, some of our new releases, everything that is Zen. They'll also bring up kind of the VIP event too as well. They'll kind of talk about all kinds of different topics and so on and so forth. It's a very laid back atmosphere. It's really easy going. Big fan of the show. Looks like Kiara is ready to rock and roll. So let's move on. Let's go to book number 9. Is that a 9er in there? All right. Book number 9 is what? Elias Chadzudis. I'm a fan, dude. Mistletoe. Big fan. All right. Book number 9 is $30. Grim Fairy Tales V262E. As in the Eagles are going to whoop on Dallas this weekend, and Skip Bayless is going to eat his words. All right. Then you're going to see ESPN drop Dallas down from the number 1 to the number 7 when the Eagles beat them. All right, dude. And they become the clear-cut friggin' number 1 seed at 14. If they go 14-1, if they beat them with Minshew Mania, I'm gonna laugh my ass off, dude. I'm coming on. What do we have next week? I'm coming on with Coffee with Casey and Noah. I need you guys to tune in on Monday for if the Eagles beat Dallas. Now, if the Eagles lose to Dallas, I'm not coming on. I can tell you right now, I'm gonna be eating. It's not this Monday. Oh, that's right. It's not this Monday because we're off on the 26th. So you're doing Coffee with Casey and Noah on the 27th, the Tuesday? Are you gonna do that? You gonna do some coffee, dude? Coffee on Tuesday, dude. You gonna take a week off of coffee?
Should we not?
What are you, out of your mind? I can't go without my coffee.
Okay.
Actually, I don't really drink coffee, but I can't go without my coffee with Casey and Noah.
Aw.
All right. All right, there we go. So book number 9.
We'll have
So
next week will be a rerun.
it'll be a rerun. All right, I'm in, dude. Mark me down for a rerun. Book number 9, Grim Fairy Tales V262E. All right, $30. Put it in the notes, dude. I believe it's a 3 something print run. 375. I got Kiara's right on it, dude. Kiara, did you hear what you wanted to hear from Fatima, or did she tell you, like, dude,
It's okay.
leave your husband now, run out the door? She wouldn't say that about Patrick. Patrick's a good egg, dude. We love Patrick, dude.
I do.
Patrick brings in the candy.
Yes, he does.
He acts like he's fixing things around the complex, and he comes to see us often. He's a fixer. He is a fixer because he fixes stuff at home too. He's kind of handy, isn't he?
Home, yes, he does.
When you are at home, he does.
No,
So when,
if I had a home.
oh, if you had a home, oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna invite Patrick to come live with me so he can fix some of the things that are wrong with my house. I have a lot of things that need fixing. Does he paint? Can I get some painting out of him? Some-
Not the best.
He doesn't have to do windows. I'll do the windows.
He doesn't like it, so.
Spackle, a little spackle and tape.
Yeah.
You can do that shit? Drywall?
He knows how to do all that stuff.
All right.
Yeah, he just doesn't like it. This is not his most.
I'll pay him.
Okay.
All right. So Grim Fairy Tales B262E, as in Patrick, is a good egg. All right. Good egg out of Patrick. All right. Again, $30 if you're interested in that bad boy. It is book number 9.
Oh,
This was part of
tell Brian I'm okay.
oh, Brian.
You're good.
Brian, Kiara's good. She said she's good. That's really nice of you, dude. Kiara said she's in good shape.
Yeah.
She is good to go. All right. Are we ready to rock on?
Yes.
All right, dude, let's go to the second half, the connecting of that cover. I can tell you right now, now's the time to grab this bad boy. What? But bottom, what? Bottoms up. All right, you know this is Jay's favorite cover, all right? We've done this like literally 3 times, just a bottom cover, all right? This is possibly, we've done this 3 times now. We did the St. Patty's Day. Yeah, we did the St. Patty's Day, and then we also did the Valentine, which I believe was the original, 2013. Big fan. Okay, big fan. And when Elias Chadzudis does bottom, Elias Chadzudis does bottom. All right, $30. You got to get the connecting. Let me show it to you, dude. All right, here she is right here. Connecting. All right. What? Bottom. Top and bottom. Big fan. All right, Elias Chadzudis. This one is actually Grim Fairy Tales V262F as in Frank. All right, and this one's 30. What? So book number 9 was 20. Do we have book number 9 as 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this one's 30.
Wait a minute, dude. Yeah. Okay, 20 and 30. Right. Okay, cool. All right. So again, this one's 30. This was 20. 30. What? $30, dude, for the bottom.
Not bad.
I would just get the bottom. I would just get the bottom. Put me down for the bottom. Put me down for book number 9 too. Albert wants top and bottom, dude. Albert, a good call. Albert, if you got pack number 1, you've already got book number 9 coming to you, dude. So we'll double check you on that. But again, that is book number 10. It is Elias Chad Zudas. It is sheer perfection. Okay, all right, because I'm a fan. Are the feet coming up? Stephen, I can't imagine we would just do feet on a cover. But perhaps if you have a foot fetish, that might be a thing.
Show me feet.
You know what? Let me see if I can bring out a foot, dude.
He's a man
I'm gonna
of
tell you right now.
people.
I'm gonna fall down. I'm trying to get my foot up there. I can't get my foot up that high, dude. I'm
This is
struggling.
high value content right here.
This is high value. I'm gonna show you my shoe. How about that, dude? Shoe. There you go. Bottom and a shoe. Right there. There it
Who
is.
throws a shoe?
Who throws a shoe? I mean, really? Who throws a shoe? Come on. Really? Mole. Mole. Moly, 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 mole. Guacamole. Mole. Mole. Austin Powers, big fan. All right. Don't look at me like I'm freaking Frankenstein, Ralph. Get over here and give Jay a hug. I'm hip. I'm with it. Duck, 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 duck. Oh.
Oh, his shoes are
All right, good stuff, dude. Yeah, my shoes are on, dude. What, were you trying to steal my shoe?
I was just trying to take a look.
You're gonna get a look at my foot.
Sticker by your-
Case is digging my feet, dude.
Dude, everyone wants to.
No feet. It's a Liefeld. I don't know what that means.
Oh,
Shoe
wait,
match.
wait, wait. Can we show something?
Yes, let's show something.
That's
While
my
Kiara's doing.
guess. Noah made the sticker on the right, and I have the one on the left.
And then that's at Casey's desk. That's on her.
That's the butt cover from the Valentine, I think.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's the Valentine one. That's the original. Big fan. Big fan, big fan, big fan. All right. Elias Chad Judas, the man, the myth, the legend. Kid is a god. Unbelievable. Okay. So let's move. Are we ready to move on? We're still doing some butts, dude. We're just still doing some butts. We also have NCW. I want to talk a little bit about NCW. We had just found out Amber's going to still be doing NCW with us. We are extremely happy about that. So NCW's at 3 o'clock on Wednesday. We do some new releases. There it is right there. There's the graphic right there. There's Amber. Join us on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Are we doing? We're not doing it tomorrow, dude, because tomorrow we got a stream.
11:30 a.m.
11:30 in the morning.
Yep.
So tomorrow we're doing New Comic Wednesday at 11:30 in the morning. Join Casey, join Amber. We're going to be doing New Comic Wednesday. The gals are going to be talking about some new releases. Perhaps they might have a guest on, maybe not.
Pat Chan.
You're going to have Pat on?
Yeah.
Are you going to talk about the Jaguars?
Do you want me to talk about the Jaguars?
I need Amber to know the Jaguars.
Ooh, I know what I'm gonna do. So every
What do you got?
NCW, I put different emojis on Amber's name.
Okay.
So I gotta find the Jaguar emojis.
Yes.
That's what I gotta do.
Or you could just put a picture of Trevor Lawrence in his hair. All right, Trevor Lawrence has great hair. Yeah, I got to admit it. I'm jealous. Trevor Lawrence has great hair. He's not a good quarterback. He's good against the Cowboys, but he's got good hair, dude. All right.
It was Doug Peterson's gift to the Eagles fans everywhere.
What were the other?
He's in reference to Amber NCW.
What were the other options?
Because you said we just found out Amber's going to be
Yes.
NCW. So he's saying we just found out.
No, there's no other options, dude. We need Amber. We're ready to rock and roll. All right. So it looks like Kiara is ready to rock and roll. So she's ready to rock. Let's go.
Sold out the butts.
All right. So we sold out of the butts. What a shocker, dude. All right. So we're going to do showcase number 1. We have 2 showcases that we are doing for this stream. All right. It is showcase number 1 and showcase number 2. We are doing the Z-rated version of Twisted. What? I don't even know what's going on there. Oh, wait a minute, dude. You got A and T?
I got A and T.
I got E and D. I got ED, dude. Huh?
I think E's slipping a little bit.
Well, somebody had asked me some oopsies earlier, and I believe it was Jenna. Jenna, Jenna, did you ask me for an oopsie? Toby, are you just joining us, dude? Showcase number 1. Toby, I got some Paul Green, dude. Actually, I think you already got the Paul Green set on the web store. I'm trying to think if there's any more Paul Green that you missed. No, I think we're good. But there's some John. Oh, there is a Paul Green, dude. Toby, wait for the recap, dude. I'm going to be recapping. I'll come back around. All right. So again, showcase number 1. If you're interested in that bad boy, it's $100, dude. It is Bell, Scylla, something. And again, it's a 100 print run. Return of Scylla.
Yeah.
All right, good call. All right, so again, it's twisted based on the game. You guys know what that game is. All right, there's feet, there's hands. All right, there's some. I saw a meme today or whatever that had some woman or whatever, and her boobs were touching the color, and the guy was like, "Dude, you can't do that. That's cheating." It was an older woman, and her boobs were all the way down, touching the color, so she didn't have to
What?
touching the color. So, like, let's say spin, and it was yellow, she would just whoop, let a boob drop, and the boob touches. You know what I mean? Because you have to touch all the colors. She was cheating. It was cheating. All right. So again, showcase number 1. Again, $100 if you're interested in that bad boy. That is the Z-rated version of the game board. All right, Sheriff, you're ready to rock and roll. Let's go on.
Yeah.
All right, let's rock on. Let's go to showcase number 2. Showcase news, a little Ivan Tao. All right. It is Grim Spotlight, Mystere, Divinity. All right, a little showcase, a little Ivan Tao. Big fan of Ivan Tao. Big fan. We've seen Ivan Tao at Philly. We've seen Ivan Tao in San Diego. Where else do we see Ivan Tao? Ivan Tao the man's a world traveler. He's all over the place, that kid. He's everywhere, dude.
He sent us a Christmas card.
He sent us a Christmas card, Ivan. I'm just a big fan of that Ivan, dude. Big fan. All right, so again, showcase number 2. If you're interested in this bad boy, it's $75. It is a 75 print run. All right, and again, the book is the cover from Grim Spotlight, Mystere, Divinity, and I believe it's cover C. All right, bless you. So again, that is showcase number 2. And if you're interested in showcase number 2, just put it into the notes, and she shall be yours. Try and keep in mind the last 2 showcases I had not offered before in the stream. All right, let's go to the gallery, which is the last item that we're covering, and then we're going to do some recap. All right, so stay tuned for the recap. And I don't think he was in DC, dude. So DC, Jason Metcalf, I know, was there. I don't think Ivan Tao was in DC, dude. Are you talking about an Awesome Con, Jeff? Because if he was at Awesome Con, we missed him.
I don't think he was that awesome.
I don't think he was at Awesome Con either. He might have been. If he was at Awesome Con, we missed him, and I'm pissed that we weren't able to catch up with Ivan there. I know I caught up with Jason Metcalf. I know we caught up with Jeff from Hot Flips and his whole crew too as well. All right, so if you're interested in gallery number 1, this is the only gallery that we are doing. So this is actually a cover by Monty Moore. For those of you who are very familiar with older Zenescope, Monty Moore used to do a ton of coverage for us in the Grimm Fairy Tales, like early stuff. Some of the 50 issues, some of the 60 issues too as well. Monty Moore, Ralph and I got a chance to hang out with Monty Moore a couple of times. I want to say it was like San Diego. We were hanging out with him. We were having a drink. Big fan of Monty Moore. If you guys have never heard of Monty Moore, it's Monte and then Moore, just like you would think it would be spelled. Right there. It's actually right there on the screen. Big fan of Monty Moore. He's been a cover artist for a number of years, and he's been doing covers for Zenescope from way back when, well before I started with this company. He's been doing covers with us probably since, I want to say, again, easily 10, 15 years now. Monty Moore's been doing covers with us. And this is his gallery edition. Again, it is gallery number 1. If you're interested in that bad boy, it's a 125 print run. The one thing I want to point out about our gallery editions is they're very much like graphic novels. It's kind of squared off, so it's going to grade out extremely well. It's a high grade of paper. You should be expecting at least a 9.6, if not higher, on a gallery such as this. All right, that's why you're paying $125. Besides the fact that it is a 25 print run, there's only 25 made of that cover. Okay. Did you get that one, Kiara? Oren is asking if book 10 sold out.
I got him.
You got him? You put him down? Or is it sold out?
It's sold out.
It did sell out. Oren, so book 10 number did sell out. Kyle, thanks so much for pointing that out. I'm a big fan of Monty Moore, big fan of that gentleman, a big fan. All right, so let's move on. Let's go back around. We might as well go back to the medals, dude. Yeah, let's go back to the medals. All right, so the medals that we covered in the first hour, again, try and keep in mind there's only 15 available of these, and we are only doing these today. All right, so these medals are only available today. And medal number 1 was this bad boy right here. It was the Sun Kaminaki. And it looks like we got about at least a good 4 or 5 left of this bad boy. If you guys don't buy them here, they're going to wind up on the web store, and then they'll go literally in a matter of minutes. All right. So again, this is Sun Kumanaki. It's medal number 1. We're starting at the top of the exactly where we started with. I'm sorry, at when we first kicked off at 6 o'clock. So if you're interested in this book, again, medal number 1 at $100. Put into the notes. And again, medal number 1 is 100. And if you're interested in that, just put it into the notes. It shall be yours. Let's go to medal number 2. Medal number 2 is this bad boy right here.
We have 2 questions about the medal.
What do you got?
They are asking if it's a book or just
Yeah, it's an actual comic book, Georgia and Scott. So it's an actual comic book bonded to a comic. So there's the metal part right here. Okay. And then this is the comic part. Okay. So there's an actual comic book that it's bonded to. In fact, I'm going to tell you what comic book this is bonded to. All right. This one happens to be, it's stuck together. Oh, no. I can't tell. I think it's, is it Hellchild the Unholy? No. It does look like Hellchild. It is definitely a Hellchild book. So I can tell you it's a Hellchild. Oh, you know what? I'll be able to, the code's not on the back. Yeah, I can't see, dude. There's nothing in the front telling me what book it is. So it's an actual comic book that it's bonded to. This one happens to be bonded to a Hellchild issue. All right. So again, medal number 2, if you're interested in that bad boy, put it into the notes and it shall be yours. Medal number 2 is $100. And again, these are 15 print runs, so they are only available today, and then they'll make their way to the web store. All right, let's go medal number 3. Medal number 3 is this bad boy right here. Another Sun Kumanaki, another Ketchum style. All right, it is our October Ketchum. All right, and we are doing this bad boy for $100. So if you're interested in this bad boy, let me see if I can bop this bad boy out, and we'll see if it's we'll see what this one's bonded to. That same Hellchild issue. Okay. There it is right there. Oh, there it is right here. Okay, so it's Hellchild, the Unholy 1. There it is right there. So it was a couple pages in. I just didn't get in far enough. Okay, so it's bonded to Hellchild, the Unholy, issue 1, and written by Pat Shand. And then it kind of gives you a little bit of backstory on Hellchild 2 as well. That's Angelica Blackstone. She is our Hellchild character. I believe she's the daughter of Satan. She's absolutely badass. Big fan. All right. Daughter of Hades. All right. Big fan. Good stuff. All right. So that is medal number 3. If you're interested in that bad boy, just put it into notes and she shall be yours. Medal number 4 is the last of the medals that we have today. And that's this bad boy right here. And if you're interested in that, that's also Sun Kumanaki. And let me see if I can tell you what books that one is bonded to. It is, I'm guessing it's Hellchild. There it is. There you go right there. It's Hellchild number 1. Yep. It's bonded to the same issue. Okay. All right. So again, it is a comic book. It's a readable as well as a collectible. Although I would imagine with a metal cover, it's going to make it a little difficult to read it. Also, you got to be very careful with this bad boy. All right. Notice I'm being very careful when I pull these in and pull them out. All right. So that's book number 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the metals. The other thing I want to mention too is something that Noah talked about at the very beginning of the stream. Everybody that places a $200 order is automatically getting this print by eBass. All right. This is a winner that Kiera and I picked out. Cover by eBass that's been sold out for a long time. This cover was, I think, was Van Helsing League of Monsters 1 or Return to League of Monsters 1. And I want to say this cover sold out literally in a matter of hours when we did it. You guys are going to get this free by ordering $200 or more in the stream. All right. So everybody's going to get one of those bad boys. And then you also get the passport sticker, of course. Everybody that orders gets that. All right. So if you're ready, Kiera, let's rock on. Let's go to, do we have any Zen boxes left? Or do we sell all those bad boys? Yeah, let's double check it. All right. So we sold out of the Zen box. If you guys didn't get a Zen box in the first hour, come back tomorrow. I'm guarantee I'm going to do new buyers only in the Zen box, and we will have another 37 or 38 or so of those. How about the holiday pack number 1s? We're sold out of the pack number 1s. How about pack number 2s? We got one pack number 2 left. Jeez, oh man, we're selling out of crazy stuff. So pack number 2, can you put that up real fast, Case? So pack number 2 is the nudes. It is 1, 2, 3, and then 4 is the other nude, which is, I lost it. Oh, it's here. This bad boy. Okay, so pack number 2 is $375. Try and keep in mind it's $375 for the pack, and you are getting this bad boy in your pack. Whoop, I almost did an oopsie right there. Right, you're getting that eBass right that you see right there. I might as well stay current with the ones that Casey's doing. It's this bad boy right here. All right. You get a little razor, dude. Razor, dude. You like that one?
Razor.
So you put the O right in the middle of hers, and then it's razor. Razor, dude.
That's how the old flippy phone was spelled too.
Razor?
Yeah.
R-A-Z-R?
Yeah.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Good stuff. All right. So that is part of your pack number 2. And I think we only have pack number 2 left. You also get this bad boy too. This is in your pack. This Paul Green right here. All right. That is part of your pack. This is also going to be sold individually, as is the first one that I showed you. This is also going to be sold individually. This is part of your pack too as well. All right. All right. That is going to be part of your pack. And then the one book that is not part or is not going to be sold individually is this bad boy right here. All right. The John Royal. The TDDR. All right. This bad boy is not going to be sold individually. So the only way to get a hold of that book is by buying the pack number 2, and it looks like we only have one left. All right, let's go. That's book number 6. See if I can put these bad boys back in order, and then we can zip through, and then we're gonna fly. All right, dude. Let's go to book number 1. Do we have any book number 1s left? We got a few book number 1s left. All right. So book number 1, I'm going to keep this new buyers only. Again, book number 1 is part of pack number 1. If you're interested in book number 1, it is $20. This is a perfect readable as well as a collectible. The book is Bell, Deep Freeze, and it's K as in kick. And again, it is covered by eBass. All right, nothing says holidays to me like eBass, dude. Again, book number 1 is $20. If you're interested in book number 1, put it to the notes and she shall be yours. All right, let's roll on. We got some book number 2s.
Yes.
We got book number 2s left. All right, so if you're interested in book number 2, I'm going to open this up to everybody. So if you want to double up. Whoa! I got messed up right there. What the beep is going on right there? I was cheating is what I was doing. All right, so book number 2 again is Bell Deep Freeze L as in Larry, $100. I'm going to open this up to everybody. Can you scroll down so I can see new comments? For some reason, I'm stuck on pack number 1 here, dude. I don't know if any of my people are talking to me, but I can't see it. Can you adjust me there?
Well, Brian says it's a holiday miracle.
It's a holiday miracle. Yeah, I just need can you get on that arrow so you can scroll down something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, sir.
Yep.
Now, is it going to update now as the comments come on?
I don't know why it froze.
Yeah, I don't know why I kind of froze on there for a second there too. All right. Oopsies. Jason saw some oopsies. All right. So again, book number 2. Mark, we got you down for book number 1. You're good to go, my friend. Thank you so much. Book number 2, if you're interested in this, I'm going to open this up to everybody. So if people want to double up, you certainly can as well. Josh, thank you, my friend. We caught Josh in Philly. I've actually met Josh numerous times now. I met Josh up at Rhode Island, I think once or twice when Dave and I were up there doing that convention. Fantastic convention up there in Rhode Island. All right, so that is book number 2. I don't think we have book number 3s, do we?
Book 3 we have.
Oh, we have a few book 3s. All right, so book number 3, I'm going to keep it to new buyers only. Again, book number 3 has the sticker. It is $25. This was part of your pack number 1. If you're interested in book number 3 and you did not get it in the first loop, you may grab a book number 3 now. It is Grimm Fairy Tales V259E. And again, this book has the sticker. All right, we talked a little bit about the sticker program before. The only way to get on the sticker program to me would be getting involved in the sticker program for 2023. Again, we're going to be doing some candy, some collectible covers, collectors clubs. I'm sorry. We're going to be doing some catch-ems, and then we'll be doing the holiday theme books too as well. And each one of those books come with stickers. We have found out that you can buy subscriptions to 2 of those 4. You can buy subscriptions for candies, and you can also buy subscriptions for catch-ems too as well. So again, book number 3 is Grimm Fairy Tales V259E. And again, it's $25. If you want more, if you are interested in some of the subscriptions that we do, just go to Zenescope.com and put subscriptions into the search engine, and it'll tell you the books that we do as far as our subscription service is concerned. We do a Grimm Fairy Tales subscription. We have a what we call an annual subscription too as well. We do subscriptions for stickers. We do subscriptions for prints. We do subscription for the graphic novel of the month too as well. So we have all kinds of subscriptions that might interest you. All right. Mark, we will definitely have subscriptions for next year. As far as will it carry over, I'm not really sure. Make sure they do. They will.
And I think if you have
Yeah.
the board game now, if you don't,
It'll
touch it,
automatically go over to the candy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So who will be doing the candy covers for 23? You're gonna have to wait, dude. You're gonna have to wait and see, Corey. I can tell you right now, it's gonna be fantastic. I know that. All right. All right. So again, book number 3. I only got a few left of these bad boys. It is Grimm Fairy Tales V259E, and again, that is $25. Do we have any of book 4 left?
2.
We have 2 left. All right. So new buyers only. I'm gonna keep this $50. New buyers only. Book number 4, $50, dude. If you're interested in this bad boy, put it into the notes and it shall be yours. This was not part of any pack. Okay. Book number 4 is $50. It's Grimm Fairy Tales V259 F as in Frank. All right. And again, I'm going to keep this to new buyers only. So if you bought book number 4 in the first hour, you may not buy it again. All right. I've only got 2 left. And I think I'm only doing like another, I don't know, 25 tomorrow. Okay. We're going to keep that to new buyers only. So again, book number 4 is Grimm Fairy Tales V259F. And again, it's $50. And there you have it. That's book number 4. I'm sure I got book number 5 left.
Yes.
I do. All right. So there's book number 5. Book number 5 is the Z-rated version of the book that I just showed you. Book number 5 is Grimm Fairy Tales V259G as in girl. And again, it's $100. If you're interested in that bad boy, just go ahead and put it into notes and shall be yours. So you're seeing right there the people that bought book number 4, book number 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. We're also going to put up the people that bought book number 5, so that way you can know whether you got it or not. Again, book number 5 is $100. It is the Z-rated version of the Collectors Club that you see right there. Casey has it up right there. Again, book number 5 is $100. The reason why it's $100 is 100 print run. There's only 100 made of that cover. Okay, let's go on to book number 6. Book number 6 is the Bell Deep Freeze Eyes and Indigo. And again, this one's $100 too as well. This was part of your pack number 2. So if you got a pack number 2, you may have a chance, or you may already have this book coming to you. You definitely do. All right, so again, book number 6 is Bell Deep Freeze Eye. And again, it's $100. And if you're interested in that bad boy, just put it into notes and she shall be yours. All right, let's keep on reading. I want to see if I can get to some of those new books that I covered here. You got those on an Excel file? You're good to go? Okay, cool. All right, so book number 7 was the Advent Box book. It was Grimm Fairy Tales V253J. And again, this was $30. So if you're interested in this, John Royal, book number 7, it looks like we got quite a few of these left. I'm going to open this up to everybody. I'm going to open this up to double ups. So those of you that bought this in the first hour, if you want to go ahead and grab another one, you certainly can. All right. Try and keep in mind it's $30. Book number 7, again, it's Grimm Fairy Tales V253J. So anybody that wants to go ahead and grab a second one. So Toby, these are the ones I don't think you saw before. So book number 7 is a John Royal. I don't know if you're a fan of John Royal. I'm a big fan of John Royal. Toby, I know you're a big fan of Paul Green too as well. John Royal actually almost kind of has a similar style, but both of them being excellent at what they do. Again, Grimm Fairy Tales V253J, and again, it's $30. If you're interested in book number 7, just go ahead and put it to notes, and she shall be yours. All right, let's go to book number 8. Book number 8 looks like I got quite a few left. I'll open that up to double ups too as well. Book number 8 is $50. If you're interested in this, it's Grimm Fairy Tales V253K as in kick. And if you're interested in this bad boy, again, it is the lingerie version of the book that I just showed you. This one happened to be the 125 print run. All right. Jeff Dean is interested in a double up on book number 7. Let's put him down for that. And again, this is book number 8 that I'm showing. Jeff, thanks so much as always. Royal, similar to J. Scott Campbell. I can't disagree with that either as well. Royal does have a J. Scott Campbell feel to him as well. J. Scott Campbell's an absolute legend in the industry. That's very common. I'm sure John Royal would take that as a severe compliment too as well. We were fortunate enough to work with J. Scott Campbell. Oh boy, so many years ago. J. Scott Campbell did a lot of covers for us. We were very fortunate to work with him. So again, book number 8, if you're interested, is Grimm Fairy Tales V253K as in kick. All right, and if you're interested in that bad boy, I'm going to allow double ups on that. All right, let's go to book number 9. We don't have much, do we? Book number 9 is sold out. Book number 10, I think, is sold out. Showcase number 1. Are we back at? Okay. So let's go back to showcase number 1. We'll do showcase number 1 and number 2 at the same time. All right, let's do showcase number 1 and number 2 at the same time. This one's $100. This bad boy is $75. $100. $75.
I don't like switching.
Showcase number 1. Showcase number 2. You don't have to put the banner up, dude. Showcase number 1, $100. Showcase number 2, 75.
I like that.
Okay, let's leave it that way. Messing with you, Kings. You're good, dude. That was good stuff. I was working on you. And then last but not least is the gallery. If you're interested in the gallery, oh, Real Rob Shady's in the house. Shady, what's going on, my brother? Good to see you as always, man. So Shady, if you want to rewatch the stream and then shoot me an email on what you want, I will try and get you all I can. Anything that was sold out, though, I can't get back to. All right, Kiara. So I'm going to do some holiday books, dude. We're doing some Xmas cheer. We're doing a J style. All right. Are we ready to rock and roll? All right. Casey, you got your banners?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do some holiday cheer, dude. Nothing says holiday cheer like Carla Cohen, dude. $20, dude. What? Giddy up. $20, dude. This is easily one of my favorite Carla Cohens. She has very strategically placed Christmas balls. Just absolutely fantastic. Just put Xmas 1 into the notes. So I'm going to do a little Xmas cheer right here, dude. I'm going to open this up to double ups right now, dude.
Wow.
So anybody that wants to double up, you may double up now. Go crazy. If you want to buy 3, you may buy 3. All right. But this is how it's going to work. Everybody that's in the stream that wants an Xmas number 1 is getting an Xmas number 1. Okay. So I'm seeing 75 people in the stream. I have at least 75 of these bad boys available. But if you want to double up and get a second copy, once we get past all the people that are interested in buying, I'm seeing Doug Mai jumping in, Larry Johansson, Steven Jeffers, Kelly Mitchell jumping in, Gary Russell, David Harriman, Mark LeBrant, Oren. I'm seeing a bunch of people jumping in for Xmas number 1. Dave Harriman, we will get you a second copy as long as the number doesn't get past. I think I had what did I have? I got 95 of these or something like that, dude. Yeah, we're in good shape. So I got a lot of these bad boys. So we should be good. Carla, Robert, I can't agree with you more. Carla Cohen, if you haven't seen the new Carla Cohen lingerie cover, it's coming out soon. I'm going to tell you right now, it is beyond banging. Big fan of the new Carla Cohen that's coming out. Big fan, big fan. Carla Cohen just absolutely killing it for us in the covers that she does. This to me is another one of those covers where she just completely knocks it out of the box. So Xmas number 1 is what we're looking for. Again, it's just $20. All right. And again, this is Grim Fairy Tales Caught in the Web. It's issue 54, E as in Edgar. And again, if you're interested in this bad boy, if you're interested in multiple copies, you may buy as many as you like. You can buy 3, you can buy 4 of them. The reason you may be asking me, Jay, why would I get more than 1 copy? Maybe you want to get one signed by Carla Cohen the next time you see her at a convention. I know the young lady makes her home over in Europe. Maybe you want to get one signed and graded. Maybe you want to just keep one raw. Maybe you just want to have one graded without being signed, that kind of thing. I know guys and gals, I should say, buy multiple covers of our books to again, either get one signed and graded, unsigned, graded, and keep one raw too as well. Okay. All right. So again, that is Xmas number 1. All right. Xmas number 2. You ready? $5, dude. What? $5 for this Christmas cheer, dude. It's a little Jungle Book standalone story that we did 2016. It was a holiday special that we did. And I think this was written by Mark Miller too. Big fan of Mark Miller. Mark Miller did the Jungle Book series for us. I'm a big fan of Mark. I always see him at Chicago at T2E2. Again, $5, dude. And I'm going to do it the same way. If you're interested in Xmas 2, you may double up. You may triple up. All right. For $5. Again, an Alan Otero. All right. It's an Alan Otero cover colored by Ula Moss. And just some absolutely fantastic work going on right there. All right. And again, that is Jungle Book, the holiday issue. Again, it's from 2016. And again, if you want to double up, you can. If you want to triple up, you certainly can too as well. All right. So again, if you're interested in Xmas number 2, $5, dude. I'm throwing some holiday cheer out there. What do you got, Case?
My cover looks silly because I don't have the
Yeah, it doesn't have the, yeah. So you know why? All right. So I want to make sure you guys see this. It is a gold foil. All right. This is a 500 print run that's a gold foil. So not only is the Jungle Book gold foil, but the bottom is gold foil too as well. Can you see that Zenescope Dragon is gold foil as well as the print run? There it is right there. You see the little special exclusive something limited to 500 copies. It's all gold foil. This issue is just absolutely badass. All right. Big fan, big fan. All right. So again, if you're interested in this bad boy, again, just $5, dude. This is a perfect readable as well as a collectible for $5. All right. Gives you a little peek into our Jungle Book series. Again, written by Mark Miller. All right. And again, if you're interested in doubling up on this bad boy, you certainly can. Here's a little, show you a little, some of the interiors from the Jungle Book issue. And again, it's a perfect readable as well as collectible. If you've never read anything Zenescope, this to me is, there's trust in me, trust in me. There's the dude that hangs out with King Louie and the monkeys. So again, this is actually 4 kids that were going to be sold off into slavery. Their boat winds up crashing on Rudyard Kipling's island. The animals themselves take a look as that an omen or a tribute. So they're giving off, these 4 kids, they're given off in tribute to 4 different warring factions of animals on the island. So Mowgli, who's a girl, is given off to the monkeys. Or I'm sorry, given off to the wolves, just like Mowgli is with the original Jungle Book. But then we have one girl is given off to the Tabi tribe. One boy ends up with King Louie and the monkeys. And then the 4th boy ends up with Shere Khan and the tigers. Let me see if I can get you to look at that dude. He's absolutely badass. There's Mowgli right there, looking badass. There's Mowgli right here. All right. And again, that is Jungle Book. And again, it's just $5 for that bad boy. All right. And if you're interested in doubling up on that bad boy, you certainly can. All right. I got a little Xmas cheer. Xmas number. Oh, dude, when do I got to cut? We gotta do races.
Yeah.
You want to go to like 820? Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right, let's go 820 and we'll kill it there. All right, so let's make, actually, you know what? Let's make this the last book. All right, Xmas number 3. So I'm not going to get to show you all the Xmas books that I have. So what I need you to do is email me at jcandilas, and I'll show you guys the last of the Xmas books that I have. I'll show you 1 through, I think I have like 7 of them. So I have like 4 more books that I was going to cover. But if you're interested in Xmas number 3, again, it's a cover by Joe Picard. It is Grimm Fairy Tales original series. So Grimm Fairy Tales 106D as in David. You'll notice how it doesn't have the V2. That's because this is Grimm Fairy Tales original series. So Grimm Fairy Tales 106D as in David. And again, this was actually Grimm Fairy Tales The Prophecy. Okay. So this will actually feature Shang, and it'll feature Sela. If I could speak in English, I would tell you. Yeah, there's Sela right there. So that is actually Sky's mom, Sela, from the original Grimm Fairy Tales series. Okay. So if you're interested in this, again, it's just $5. And again, I will do this for double ups too. If you're interested in buying more than 1 copy, you certainly can. I almost always catch Joe Picard down at Heroes down in Charlotte, North Carolina. So if you've ever gone to that convention, odds are you have a good chance of catching up with Joe there, maybe getting your book signed. Maybe, again, you want to get one signed and graded, have it signed by Joe. Again, if you're interested in just keeping one raw, if you want to get multiple copies, you certainly can. Again, they're only $5 each. All right. So again, that is Grimm Fairy Tales 106D as in David. Casey, if you want to go ahead and start setting up, please. Yeah, because we're going to do some multiple races because we want to give away multiple prizes. And we have some really cool prizes for you guys coming up. And that is going to be the last book. So if you could, Noah, can you throw my email in the comments one more time? So if you guys want to shoot me an email, I did this before on the VIP stream. If you shoot me an email at jcandilas.com, or excuse me, jcandilas@zenescope.com, I will show you the last of. I had 4 more Xmas books planned that I can show all you guys. Okay. All right. Also, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. So tomorrow at 1 o'clock, we're going to be doing the same thing. We're going to be showing some new books. We're going to have some live signings too as well. For those of you that caught the stream earlier, you know Ralph's in the house. So I'm going to have Joe, I'm going to have Ralph, and I'm going to have Dave. And I'm going to do some live signings with those gentlemen. Literally the brain trust as far as what is Zenescope. Our lead editor, our lead writers, Joe, Ralph, Dave, our lead concept guys, minus David Wall. Literally, who are entrusted to everything that is Zenescope, is Joe and Ralph and Dave Wall. I'm going to have 3 of those 4 figureheads here tomorrow, and we're going to be doing some signing as far as some books are concerned. I'm going to have some Grimm Fairy Tale stuff they're going to sign. I'm thinking about doing some Van Helsing right now. I know I got some Robin Hood planned too as well. I think I'm going to do some Man Goat and Bunny Man too as well. maybe some Bell, maybe some Grim Tales of Terror too as well. If you want to shoot me an email and stuff that you're interested in hearing or seeing signed tomorrow, or something that you want signed, put up, shoot me an email right there. And I am not opposed to doing what the fans like. All right. Casey, are you coming close to ready to be doing? All right, dude. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some races. Hopefully we got something Christmassy planned. We got like elves running around. We got some reindeer. We got some snowmen that are gonna be racing. All right, I'm gonna invite Noah up, my main man, my partner in crime.
Ho,
All right.
ho, ho, ho.
Football? What's a football?
Have you seen the new one yet?
No.
I'm
Is it
saving
good?
it. I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
I'm cautious.
I'm getting a little cautious about Avatar too, dude.
Have you seen it yet?
No.
Hmm.
Have you?
No.
So I've heard mixed reviews, dude. I've heard as far as visually, it's stunning. It's incredible. The concept is good. But some people are saying it's a little long. I don't know. Has anybody out there seen Avatar 2? Please don't ruin it for me by throwing up what happens in the movie. But if you thought it was long or a little too drawn out, I'm willing to listen to some opinions. Avatar, Joe, I respect your opinion, dude. I appreciate you saying that. I want to take my kids to see it. And I've heard visually it's incredible. It's typical James Cameron.
You got a
Just
thumbs up
unbelievable.
from Jeff there.
It ruins itself. Really? Definitely long. Okay. All right. But did hear it's over 3 hours. Yep. Part 3 hour, part 3, maybe 9 hours.
I don't know. We'll see. The Irishman was like 4 hours, and it didn't feel. Did you see that one?
No.
That was the new Martin Scorsese one where they de-aged De Niro.
Oh.
But that's like 4 hours long too.
What is it with these long?
I don't know.
What do they want you to do?
They
want you to set up camp, like set up a fire, start roasting weenies in the theater. Who stays at the theater for 4 hours?
If they're spending like $1 bajillion on these things, I guess they kind of just throw the timestamp out the window. They're like, whatever, you guys are here now.
Don't they know our attention spans are not that? Yeah. I mean, I can watch a football game for 3 hours.
Snowman races.
All right,
Hey,
we got
ahead,
snowman.
let's go.
Let's get back to the snowman. All right, dude. So everybody that ordered has a chance of winning. We are going to be giving away some coupons to use towards the web store. We're going to be giving away some prizes. What are we doing with these?
Yeah, we're doing so the first one is going to be the Elias.
Oh,
that's
so the
a
first
nice
race is going to win
prize.
that. Let's leave it right there, Case. All right, let's start the race. And they're off, dude. What do we got, dude?
Oh my
God, those snowmen are like hopping.
Those are wiggly snowmen.
Dude, they're putting Frosty the Snowman to shame.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
Frosty kind of like cruises.
Dude, if Frosty
You know?
had that speed,
He like cruises through. He would have got away from the cop.
absolutely. That
would've-
guy with the top hat.
He would have outran the sun.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to point out. I don't appreciate the snowmen are running towards the sun here.
They are sort of running towards the sun.
They're
That's almost a little risky move.
Yeah, it's a little macabre.
That's a little macabre going on right there. Oh, I'm seeing the new ADHD Ducky in a pretty good enviable position. Dave Harriman, you have no chance of winning, Dave. I want to throw that out there now.
There
Kelly,
he goes.
you're in a really bad position as well, Kelly. Kelly's trying to hold it. Kelly, I want to wish you luck, but I feel bad because here comes the troops. Here they come.
Got it. Oh no!
Oh, Kelly's losing it.
No.
Kelly got overtaken, and it's Victor.
Wow! And
Kelly,
all the
so
rest
close.
have melted.
Oh my goodness! So not only do you lose, but you lose your
Die.
snowman status. You died.
You died.
Not even Abby. You were in the race, Abby. You were way back there. You melted right coming off the friggin' because you're so sweet. You melted coming off the starting line. Tammy, you melted, dude. That's right. Exactly. All right, Case, show them what they're going to win for the second race. Oh, you just started it.
I'm
Okay.
shuffling the characters.
Oh, we're shuffling. We're shuffling, dude. We're shuffling, and we took, who do we take out? Who won?
Victor.
Victor. Victor, congrats, dude. All right, so what's the second prize? The second prize is another New York Comic Con looking fantastic. What? Big fan of that book. All right, if we're ready, let's go. Someone threw some salt on me. Tammy, it was probably +1. All right. Have you and +1 been arguing? What's going on over there?
They use like how police throw down the chain line to stop people's tires. You do that with salt to stop the snowmen.
So Abby, I'm trying to find you in there. And Abby, I think once again, yes, you literally melted off the start. All right. There's Kelly making a comeback strong. Kelly is like, you can't deny me. All right. You may have denied me in the first race, but I'm coming back strong.
Determined.
Kelly is not. She's not taking no for an answer. She got melted, but she's coming back like a vengeance. All right, Abby, I'm still looking for you. I can't find you.
Got a green scarf.
You know what it is, Abby? Maybe Casey didn't even put you in. She was like, no, you know what, Abby? Tough beans.
Sabotage.
It's sabotaging.
Sabotage.
Sabotaging. Tim Conway. Oh, Gus.
Hang in there, Gus.
Hang on there, Gus. Oh, Gus got
that?
Ian.
Yay!
Ian Payton, and ready for the melt. And then it goes. And then they melted. Ian's laughing. Ian's like, you guys melted. I asked you. All right? Abby, just so we can prove that you were actually in the race, you came in. Oh, my Lord.
Abby, no.
Abby. Oh, Abby. Dear Abby. She's in the 60s. No, she's not.
Abby's 68.
She's 68th place, Abby. There you are. All right? Just to show you, Casey's now rubbing it in your nose, rubbing it on your melted snow person. All right, that's good, Casey. Okay.
68, dude.
You're making a comeback, Spencer.
All right. So Spencer came in the very unenviable position of dead last.
Yeah, you know, Jason, dead last, not where you want to be in the race.
That's kind of not where you want to be. You ain't first or last. All right, Ricky Bobby that. All right. And we're going off. Kate, did we show the prize for the third one?
Oh, dude.
Put it up.
Hey,
Oh,
Guten Tag.
Balfo. Nothing says Christmas like the Balfo, dude. Michael, yes, you were 85th. But Michael, it was a proud 85th. Okay? A proud. Okay?
An honorable 85th.
An honorable.
I can't be mad at that. It's a good 85.
Good 85 on you.
It's a good 85.
Out of like 90 some odd people. Mr. Irrelevant. Jeff, we've also found out that Mr. Irrelevant, now the quarterback for the 49ers, is not so irrelevant as it stands, dude. That kid Purdy's playing some ball. All right, so Abby's pulling for last place this time. Abby, once again, you're not on the screen, so you have a chance at last place. So you're saying there's a chance. All right, there's Steve Truong and John Potton in a very unenviable position of going out hot. Oh, Sean Mack making a move.
Ooh.
And there goes Sean Mack. Sean Mack, the snowman, is a very happy soul. All right, good stuff. All right, you want to show Abby what position she came in this time? Yeah, let's
Poor
do that.
Abby.
I feel like this is the fun. All right. All right. This is where you get to see how poorly you did. Spencer moved all the way up from 95th to 15th.
Improvement.
Oh,
That's
vast
what it's
improvement.
about.
All right. Like, what, 30th, Abby. So she went from 60 something, 65th to
God,
30th. You have
I'm
to.
so proud.
Abby, you were working out. All right.
Good job.
There's Sean Mack in first place. All right, good stuff. Do you got anything you want to throw out there?
I think we hit all the major things.
All right.
Spend $200 between today and tomorrow.
Right,
Get a
right.
free
You get the
little
print,
mini art
you get the print.
If this is your first time buying something from the stream, don't forget to email us at vcons
Yeah.
at zenescope.com.
We're going to send you a free graphic novel.
And also, let us know. Coffee with Casey and Noah, maybe next week. NCW tomorrow at an earlier time, so make sure you're up.
11:30 a.m.
11:30 NCW. That's right. Thanks
Set
for
your
reminding me.
alarm.
Yes.
11:30
tomorrow.
and then we take a coffee break, go to the bathroom, get a breath of fresh air, then come back because at 1 o'clock we start with day 2, baby.
All right. I want to thank Fatima. I want to thank Ralph. Fatima for doing the interview, Ralph for hosting too as well. Thanks for all those who participated. Kiara for getting on there, Casey for getting on there too as well. Congrats to our winners, Victor and Ian and somebody. Victor, Ian, and Sean Mack.
Yeah.
Right. So congrats to all three of those guys. Come back tomorrow, dude, 1 o'clock. We're going to have new prizes. We're going to have new stuff going on. We're out. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.